the System Magic Twitch stream for our Wednesday evening constructed stream. As always, we're your hosts. I'm Greg, this is Andrew, and today we are playing Lonely Rhinos. Peaceful Rhinos.
They're so
Chill
lonely.
Rhinos. Andrew, why are the Rhinos lonely?
Well, because they're always in solitude.
Oh, they're always in solitude.
It's very logical.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been playing various Rhinos lists over recent days.
Okay.
I've been watching them.
Okay.
And mostly the lists I've seen are unacceptable.
Okay, why are they unacceptable?
I needed to make quite a statement here regarding Rhinos.
Okay.
Well, the first thing is, everyone in the world who isn't us needs to be banned from cutting lands from Rhinos.
Wow, yeah.
Specifically, if you cut Fire Ice and add a 5-drop, you aren't allowed to cut lands. That's deranged.
Yeah.
If you aren't playing 22 lands, I don't know what you're doing.
How many channel points for a Paigao Cube stream?
Okay.
It would be so hard.
The answer is we don't know how to do that.
We don't know how to do it.
So therefore, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
If we knew how to do it, we might do it, but we don't know how.
Yeah, I think it would just be a bad viewing experience.
Yeah, it's kind of a logistical limitation, if we're being honest.
Though we do love the Paigao Cube.
But yes, okay. So first of all, you have to play 22 lands. Everyone who's not playing 22 lands needs to stop it and leave. So that's the first thing.
Okay.
The second thing is
that why it's Lonely Rhinos? Because everybody left? Because we kicked out a bunch of people for playing 21 lands?
Yeah, that's why they're so lonely.
Yeah.
Okay, the second thing is, I keep seeing lists that don't have Drannith Magistrate. I think people are still playing Living End regardless if it's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Drannith Magistrate. I'm just still really worried about the green card issue for endurances, so I'm playing no endurances.
Yeah, makes sense.
That all seems very logical to me. Everyone else has endurances, by the way.
Sure.
Then I saw some lists with inevitable betrayal. And I don't know if it's good, but I think it might be. Yeah. I got to thinking about it.
Okay.
It sounds kind of appealing to me against Goryo's, just like paying 3 mana and putting in like Atraxa. So
they have like Gristlebrand or something?
They also have that, yes.
Okay. Do we think Atraxa's better though?
Contextual, probably.
Sure. Nice. Okay.
But yeah, like, so I just want to have to. I also think they have other applications. For example, you can have a betrayal creativity is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think inevitable betrayal is kind of just nice. It's just that like there wasn't that much time to play. But now Goryo's is popular enough and Crit is popular enough that it seems like having a couple of inevitable betrayals is probably great.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah.
And hey, Anderson Claire, thanks for the subscription. Great to have you back.
Yeah.
What about against Jun Shamans?
I think that they can remain unbetrayed. Yeah, and I'm still really worried about the having no green cards or Force of Vigor issue, but I eventually decided that I didn't see any ways around it.
Okay.
So there's still 3 Force of Vigors. You can see that I have a well-thought-out plan to solve that problem.
I love your well-thought-out plan to solve the problem.
Yeah, it's to hope it doesn't occur. And yeah, then a lot of people. Okay, then the other thing is, I keep seeing lists with less than 4 Lorien Revealed or less than 4 Force Negation. None of that's legal either.
Okay, nice.
We're gonna play 4 of all the good cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were like, I made all these big changes to Rhinos, but
I refuse to make changes to Rhinos.
Me as someone who hasn't seen Rhinos since I played it, this is just the same list, except the Violent Outbursts are Ardent Pleas and the Fire Ices are Solitudes.
You understand.
That's the only change you made.
I changed the sideboard too.
Well, yeah, but like not even that much.
Mostly I unchanged it, yeah.
Like, we were flirting with Teferi, and we had the Fobs and the Magistrates and the Visagers, and the Fourth Subtlety and the Disputes, and a Dismember. So this is only like 3 cards different.
You understand.
From the sideboard that we played.
Yes.
Okay.
It's genius.
Wow.
I mean, basically, I feel like what happened is Violent was banned and then everybody forgot everything we ever knew about Rainbow Rhinos. And did some stuff at random.
Okay.
And the idea of this list is, what if we didn't do any of that stuff and remembered everything we knew about Rainbow Rhinos?
Nice.
With the small exception that I think Every Betrayal is in a good spot right now.
Well, sure, but that's like a metagame thing.
Yeah. It's a metagame thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, there also aren't any Tidebinders in this list, but I think that's kind of reasonable. You're sort of leaning on Solitude to be your Tidebinder to some extent.
Yeah.
Is the idea. It's not a flawless setup, but
okay.
For example, I imagine it means we're a little softer to the One Ring. But, here we are.
Wow. Marceline, didn't you just finish Season 1 last stream?
Yeah,
I want to
was
be
a really
clear
fast
that I'm
turnaround.
not judging you. I'm impressed.
But yeah. Oh, and then the other thing is, I don't know. I've seen a lot of lists also that like have 4 solitudes and less than 4 subtleties, which is also really strange to me. Even though I said here I have 3/3.
Yeah.
But mostly just like it seems to me like subtlety is mostly better than solitude in modern. That's just why there are 3/3 to 4 subtlety in the sideboard and not a 4 solitude anywhere.
Yeah.
I
guess there aren't that many white cards in the deck.
Well, it's less about that. It's more that I just kind of thought like, is it better to subtlety a creature or to is it better to subtlety the creature or to solitude the creature just in general in the format?
Yeah.
And I think the answer is in general it's better to subtlety it.
Yeah.
Right? Like isn't that just true?
I think so.
Cuz like I'll give you some examples of creatures you'd rather not solitude. Yawgmoth would be a good one.
Because you don't want them to gain life?
No, because you don't want them to come into play and do a bunch of biz.
Oh, right.
And then you solitude it.
Right.
How about Grief? There's a nice one. How about Primordial Titan?
Oh, yeah.
How about, like, basically, it just kind of seems to me that, like, Subtlety is better than Solitude.
Yeah.
Is, I think, this.
Maybe.
What? I didn't get a buy this week.
Solitude? Solitude is a nice example of a creature I'd rather subtlety than solitude.
Yes. In general, it seems to me that Subtlety is just the better one.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we don't want both. Pitch spells are really broken. I'm down.
What's all this discussing of buys?
Oh, okay, it's a meme. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think Subtlety is just better right now. I don't see the argument. So, as a result, there's just more subtleties than solitudes, even though I showed the fourth in the cyber. There's 3.5 subtleties.
Yeah.
And there's 3 solitudes, which expresses my opinions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then, I don't know, we forever have played this one Besaiger in the sideboard. It's definitely not obvious to me that it was right at any point, and it's definitely not obvious to me that it's right now, but also I'm afraid of cutting Tidebinders and green cards both making us worse against Amulet.
Yeah.
So, like, directionally, it seems like having this card against Amulet right now is really nice.
Yeah, okay.
So...
Notably, literally, like, seconds before that stream, that Besaiger was a second card. And Andrew was like, I kind of missed the Besaiger. And then he said, I don't think this 4th Solitude should be on our board. And then we swapped it.
That is true.
And hopefully we'll win a bunch as a result.
Yeah, I think Inevitable Betrayal might be really nice. Like, I don't know, people are just, like, worried about this Goryo's deck, but it just seems to me like you can just have 8 copies of Deranged Hate Card if you want.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm gonna board it in against the Mirror. So, I mean, you could. That's weird. Yeah, I just want 8 copies of Deranged Hate Card.
Yeah.
Look at all these different Deranged Hate Cards that we could have 8 copies of. There's Traneth Magistrate and Inevitable Betrayal.
Uh-huh.
And nothing else.
Nice. That's already 16 sideboard slots.
That is true.
8 Draenith Magistrates, 8 Inevitable Betrayals. That's... Judge.
Drain to get 10. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Although, it is true that if you suspend Inevitable Betrayals, only suspend 3.
That's a good point.
But it does cost 3 to suspend. So, you know, it's kind of a win some, you lose some scenario.
Classic, it's only suspend 3.
Anyways.
Yeah, refractively ignoring deck. Okay, I need to know, does anyone know, okay, this card was in Modern Horizons 1. And the reason is because, you know, there's no Hypergenesis with banned in Modern, so they wanted to give green a member of the cycle. But then, in MH2, they made a bunch more. There's like this, there's the Tutor, there's the Warp World. Is there a green one in MH2? Or do they only make the green one to fill out the crashing... Gaia's Will. Okay. Yes. Chat says yes. It's Yogg Will, except it's green.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. That's true. That's a card.
Okay.
That's not good, by the way.
Yeah. I assume so because I've never heard of it.
But it's okay. Then they printed Yogg Will in red.
Yeah.
So...
They all have the oval art. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess that's true.
What?
I've seen the Warp World, which has, like, an oval art.
Oh my god.
I appreciate Mr. Catfish's message just slowly getting more and more deranged.
It is getting increasingly deranged, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready to play some Magic.
Okay, some lonely rhinos.
Some lonely rhinos. Do you want me to just like leave?
Oh,
That'll
wait.
be more appropriate.
Yeah.
Jack and all.
What if you
too.
stay but you just turn around?
You can play rhinos to no viewers.
Wait, I have a follow-up question, Greg.
Yeah.
Do you want to do an episode of our very occasional show, Truth or Scam, on Rhinos post-ban?
Sure. I love Truth or Scam. It's my favorite. It's my 14th favorite stream bit.
Yeah, it's a nice stream bit.
Yeah.
So for those unfamiliar, all this literally means is at the end of the stream, Greg and I have to assess whether this deck is the truth or a scam. There's no middle vote, and we have to assess it independently.
Correct.
That's it.
Usually we do it for kind of nonsense decks of the week, but you know...
I think post-ban Rhinos might need a nice truth or scam episode.
I think so too, yeah.
So...
I'm in.
All right. So should we enter the fray, as it were?
Let's enter the fray.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at that Boros Legion deck box. Did you pick that?
No. I do not pick my deck box.
If something bad happens to Greg if he gets it wrong? Why?
What would that be?
I'm the modern expert on the stream. Something bad should happen to Andrew if he gets it wrong.
Also, I think historically we've generally agreed. Like, we've only done this bit like 3 to 4 times now, I think. So.
I could just like drop some hot candle wax on Andrew's head if he's wrong, you know? I have a lot of hot candle wax at my disposal.
Prisoner's dilemma type punishment. Wait, which would you say is defecting? Truth or scam?
Is hot wax a bad? Oh, you're saying it's like a massage thing to like have hot wax. I think on your head that wouldn't be very nice. Anyway, great question. Today's candle is, wait, where is it written? It's the simmered cider candle that was given to us, I think, by Nicole. Oh, wait, it's on this one. Oh, yeah, there it is. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the one Nicole gave us. It might have been from someone else. But anyway, this lovely Times brand simmered cider aromatic candle. Bougie aromatique. I mean, that one's just true. What is the idea with keeping Magistrate? It's that people still play Living End.
I expect people to play Living End is the idea. Like, I don't know, I played Living End yesterday. I
played it on Monday too.
I don't think Living End is gone. It's a pretty simple idea. Like, cutting it implies you believe Living End is dead. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, this hand is kind of horrible.
Yeah. I think we should mulligan, but I don't think it's that insane to keep. Because, like, okay, I guess we're on the...
Well, but keep in mind we are playing against Goryo's presumably.
Are we?
They played it 2 days ago.
Okay.
So,
I assume this hand is muy bad against Goryo's.
It doesn't seem great. Although they are a Grief Ephemerate deck.
Oh, okay. So mulliganing is bad.
Well, yeah. I think we should just mulligan, though.
Okay. Let's...
I think this hand is too bad even given the Grief thing.
Yeah.
But the Grief thing is what's pushing me towards keeping.
Yeah.
Okay, this hand's much better.
Agreed.
Alright, so we keep this. Okay, so our Triumph is in Dotha in this build.
Yes.
That, by the way, I don't have an opinion about. I just did it because that's what I saw most people doing.
Sure.
But I have no opinion on its correctness at all.
Sure.
So don't ask me that.
Okay.
I think I want to tuck Plains then, because in Dotha Island is a nice combo.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, because we could tuck Lauren revealed.
That's true. I mean, I guess that. I mean, is that good? Maybe Lauren revealed is. I mean, but it could be a Scryland though.
Yeah. Okay. Tuck Plains. I think
it's tuck Plains. I get that it could be awkward.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's only awkward if like we draw mono spells and we want to curve out. You should be sorry.
Yeah.
It's aggressive to have your bot lead on sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
like, you certainly are bothering us. You got that right. Anyways, see, like, I'm sort of glad we have Lorien revealed now. Yeah, that is true. Our current crop viewers are pretty disobedient.
That's true.
But they are familiar with a significant sampling of our, like, you know, egregious bits. So I think it would take a lot of effort to have new viewers learn all the bits.
That's true. Though if they're bots, I bet they learn pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Or our bits might be too unhinged for bots, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if artificial intelligence can comprehend the bits yet. Oh, wow. Priest the fell rights. All right. I've seen this in some lists. I don't know if it's good.
Okay.
But I know noted member of the chat, Dom Harvey, is always talking it up. So
okay,
keep that in mind.
Didn't I have that in the one MH2 draft I did? Maybe not.
I think you did, yeah.
It was nice.
Okay, I don't think there's a reason to main phase the binding or do anything main.
Okay.
I think we just go land go with intent to bind. Right?
Okay.
That sounds
good to me.
Goyos doesn't usually play any counter magic, and if they want to Ephemerate to like save Priest of Fell Rights, I'm sort of down for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not that scared of the Priest yet. And yeah, that ability's sorcery only. There's not like any tricks. Like if we go for binding, they can't
okay.
You know, they can't like get us.
That's nice.
They're gonna not attack. Not attacking is very strange. But let's cast land binding, shall we?
Okay.
I don't really understand why they get from the main. I mean, I assume they're going to play like a looting thing of some kind, but
do they have like Tidebinder or something?
They don't typically, no.
Okay.
They're just they don't typically have that either. Oh, well, but this one does. Okay, well that'll teach me. As an update, though, they don't typically have that.
Okay.
Huh. So if we make Rhinos, it seems like kind of obscenely dangerous.
Yes.
Okay, so what if we cycle Lorien revealed for a surveil land and land binding this priest?
That sounds good to me. Like a blue-red, maybe?
Yeah.
As a treat?
Yeah, as a treat. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I've seen lists with 0 fawn anywhere, but maybe fawns are on the rise in the lists. I mean, and the what's his name? The Trotsky list, the Japanese pro, Yuki Ichikawa. The Ichikawa list, I think, had like 2 in the side last I saw, but maybe it's been updated since then. I don't know. Is that good? It's like pretty mediocre because we can play this and a binding turn anyway.
Yeah. Okay, let's
combo time.
I mean, I just wonder if it's better than our average. Like, it's not good. Is it better than our average draw? Probably not. I think we should bin it.
I think so too. And then again, we could main phase this. I don't know if there's a strong reason to. I guess they could fawn it again if we don't.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of okay with that.
Okay, me too. I think.
I think I'm down to just chill again. And if they do some milling in response, we'll bind it as usual.
Yeah.
But that way they don't like know that we're gonna do that, which I like. Yeah, that was a downside I considered, Marceline.
Yeah.
But you know. Okay, now we should bind it.
I agree.
But like, for example, one thing I like here is, okay, let's say they have Attrax in hand. They might be tempted to Ephemerate to save their priest, right?
Yeah.
But that's actually kind of good for us because we have another binding.
Yeah.
So, actually, I should not have 6. That's really foolish.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they have Gristlebrand and Atraxa in the bin.
Okay, well, presumably if they had Goyos here, they would cast it. Maybe not, but presumably. Okay, don't worry, we drew a better draw.
Nice.
All right, let's cast Ardent, please, shall we?
Yeah.
Um,
I wonder what we're gonna hit.
well, maybe the inevitable betrayal, you know?
Maybe.
It begins.
You love to see it. I love to see it. Andrew loves to see it. Arving loves to see it.
Yeah, also, a question we have to ask here, which I don't know the answer to, is the combo good against this deck? Because on the one hand, they can go over the top of it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, they are playing like a 4 Solitude, 4 Pending deck. I guess the Pendings probably don't matter against us.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just Solitude Ephemerate it's not worth having. And I guess also we're presumably boarding into Inevitable Betrayal, so I guess we kind of have a lot of things to cut then.
Yeah. I mean, are we gonna keep Rhinos in or no?
I don't know. I was thinking we might just completely swap.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% on that. Well, we're gonna decide on our Crashing Footfalls though, because of Inevitable Betrayal. And by have to, I mean I think it's probably right. What is this? A hard cast Solitude? Is that what's up here? Nope. Tame Indulgence. Okay. I don't know.
Do you think there are 5 or more different types?
It looks like no, because that
It
second
looks like
Fluttershy
no,
wasn't
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Whoa, Philology Archaeologist?
That's stock.
Wow.
It's good with Ephemerate, and it digs for your payoffs. And like, honestly, I think this deck is often described could often be. Oh wait, I need to know what they picked. Tame. Okay.
Okay.
I also think it's common that the Goyos deck could be described as 4 Ephemerate, 4 Goyos, and like 52 other cards.
Nice.
Like the cards that aren't those are way worse than the cards that are those. So like, you kind of just want 4 looks at Goyos or Ephemerate.
Yeah.
A classic Pithing Needle name. Okay, I guess we should spend Rhinos.
Sure.
What could go wrong?
I do wish we had a 4/4 flyer.
Yeah. Our play has not worked out for the best. Grief. Okay, well, good news, our hand is terrible.
Yeah.
I guess I should respond to this by Leyline Binding the Archaeologist.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess then they can ephemerate it in response to that if they want to. But, I mean, that's kind of fine, right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, Kneeling Bowmasters is nice. Presumably that play was made against a Cauldron.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to take?
Yeah, it is indeed a non-violent protest. That's correct. It's also a protest against people who, are in relationships.
Because it's lonely.
It's lonely. But anyway. Okay, well, this is presumably going to beat us, so would be my guess. What's happening right now? Atraxa, Ephemerate, Touch the Spirit Realm, Pending. Yeah, that's good enough. Because the problem is they're going to Ephemerate Atraxa.
Yeah.
And then we're kind of Omega dead.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm down to concede.
Yeah. Ephemerate is really good with Atraxa, huh?
That is more or less the point of our opponent's deck, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine though. Let's betray them. We want Teferis, we want Disputes for, I think, like, their Teferis. Also just, like, paying 3, honestly.
Sure.
I think Subtlety's pretty good for their various biz.
Okay.
Like, the Grief and their scam deck, right?
Yeah.
They don't typically have any, like, artifact hate to worry about, so, like, we don't need this or like this, I think.
Okay.
I don't think Solitudes do anything.
Okay.
I mean, see, the thing is, here's the problem. This is what I want to do, but we have to pay 4 cards.
Okay.
No, Alpha Falls is my intent, but the numbers are problematic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible that some dismembers are actually just pretty good.
Oh, they do kill the priest.
Well, and they just kill, like, griefs and solitudes in response to ephemerates and stuff.
Okay.
You don't hate solitude? Yeah, I mean, it sort of looks like we should sideboard like this. Sorry.
Okay, I like that.
Alright. I mean, yeah. I don't think they have any chalices. And if they do, we'll, like, figure it out, right? Yeah. But I think they typically just have none.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm so excited to betray them.
I mean, I understand that the third one is a blank, but I assume we should keep this.
I want to keep.
Alright. What are we going to fetch for?
Blue, red, surveil.
Oh, yeah, that blue surveil is perfect. Yeah, okay. You're right. We'll just jam 3-mana sorceries at them until hopefully one of them works.
Yep.
And maybe they'll be tempted to, like, not respect it because they don't know what's coming.
Yep.
In the end, we'll remember not the words of our knees, but the crashing of our footfalls. Well, what about the betrayal of our enemies, you know?
Feels inevitable.
So, I have a question. Like, what exactly is happening when you suspend inevitable betrayal? Like, you're like, I'm gonna cast a spell, and in a while, it's gonna, like, steal one of your
their
minions.
Creature is gonna betray them, but not right now. Like, you know what's coming as the opponent.
Do you know, like, which creature, though?
Well, no, you can. That's why you're trying to, like, you get a moment to, like, try and take some actions.
I mean, that seems decent.
I agree that seems decent. I want that.
And I think if our opponent cast, like, a random draw to discard 2 on their turn, which I don't know why they would do because those are all instants, but
yeah.
If they did, I think I would counter it.
Makes sense.
Lush Portico is unusual, yeah. The stock list has a hedge maze. You want 1 green surveil land to cast Atraxa with. Oh. Excellent.
I'm pretty into dispute that.
Oh, yeah. The thing about... how do you say this name?
Philagi, I think?
Philagi Archaeologist is that he got into a mystical dispute with some sort of mermaid.
Yeah.
So... Okay, I mean, this isn't a scam grief. This is just a grief.
Yeah.
Just grief is just fine. All right, Greg. Do you think we're gonna want Griselbrand or Atraxa?
Probably Atraxa, right? Anyway, great question on today's candle sponsor. Today we have this lovely simmered cider candle, gifted to us by I think Nicole, but I'm not 100% sure. Many people have gifted us candles, and yeah, honestly, I love apple cider, so it's a nice candle.
All right, let's cast Shardless Agent.
Yeah.
What do you think we're gonna find?
Could be anything.
I'm preparing to betray Greg was the joke there.
Oh, but there's a knife
there's a
in your
dagger.
hand?
You know that was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't my best bit, honestly. Wait, I think Griselbrand might be better.
Okay, I see why Griselbrand might be better.
Like, cause I just if our 7 cards like doesn't have a fawn, like I'd rather. It seems like Gristle's just better.
That's true, though. It might hit. We're more likely to hit the inevitable betrayal that way, which is a little awkward if it happens.
Oh, that is true. I mean, maybe we don't need a second one though.
I mean, we clearly don't need a second one. Yeah, I guess what answers do they have in their deck to all this? Just like literal 1 Supreme Verdict and a bunch of Teferis.
Yeah, not many. I mean, they can subtlety it, but they look like they can subtlety it, but they side this out. It looks like.
Yeah. I guess the fact that there's only 1 Teferi in their deck probably means they have one in hand.
Griselbrand, right?
Okay.
Do you agree or you don't agree?
Yeah, it can be Griselbrand. I like Griselbrand.
Okay, I just think the way they beat this mainly is making their own fatty.
Yeah.
And Griselbrand is the best at preventing that.
I mean, or Teferi.
Well, yes, but
Griselbrand's also the best at preventing that.
Yeah.
Oh, they could have 3 in hand. Oh, Fable. Yeah.
God, the one Fable is kind of deranged. Okay, they got us. Our other inevitable betrayal's gone, Greg. We won't be drawing that one. I just let this resolve, right?
I mean, yeah, nothing we can do about this. Wait, they can't ephemerate our things, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it does seem like it might be too late. Oh, God.
God, you love Gristlebrand attacking for 8 next turn.
Ah, yes, just a classic fair art of flea angle. But both teams fighting hard, yeah. Okay, Greg, I would like to announce this time. This sideboard card seems good.
I agree.
That was
Chat
something.
has a good point that the O-ring is good against this plan.
That's true. Not all lists even have that card, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
But you are right. I mean, I don't know what to do about that, really.
Nah.
It sort of just is life, I think.
I agree. Is there any chance now that they've seen it we want to switch back? Probably not, right?
No, it seems much better.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
Like, even if they, like, if the Inevitable Trail resolves, the answers against it don't work that well.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if Goyo's been popular at the USRC, which it wasn't.
Yeah.
But if the USRC had been, like, a month later, I imagine we would have played Inevitable Trails in our sideboard then, even though it was open deck list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems good.
It's not a hand without any flaws, but it's definitely a keep.
I can't think of anything bad that could happen.
And we're going to fetch for some sort of surveil land, probably. So I guess blue-red into oh, no, that doesn't work.
I think we maybe want to get the Triumph because we just drew Leyland Binding.
I mean, we could get... Hold on, let's just think through all our options.
Okay, yeah.
We could get Meticulous Archive. Oh, there's no like stomping ground. Yeah, I guess we just want the Triumph. Okay, I concede it's Triumph.
Nice.
It's just that's kind of awkward because that... Oh, and then we're going to fetch a tapped blue-red Skyline the next turn. And yeah, okay, Triumph's perfect.
Correct.
Common Triumph W, honestly.
It's just like we want the Triumph and we can't surveil both times, so let's surveil the second time. Because that lets us cast Binding next turn.
Mm-hmm. Marceline, that's a nice one. I do appreciate that. Wait, I have a counter story for you. It's really nice. So I was playing blue-white Tron. This is a deep cut way back in Modern, back when that was a good deck. And my opponent is surgicaling my Tron land.
Mm-hmm.
So I responded with Gifts Ungiven, found only one card, Emrakul the Aeon's Torn, and countered the surgical.
Wow, that's nice.
I guess that's less a bad surgical instead like my opponent and more just like a really nice thing.
Thanks for the bits, Power Dragon.
Well, I don't even know what to do with bits. We get them so rarely.
Yeah.
Do you like throw them at people in food courts or like what are they for?
Well, we've just gained 100 new bits.
I see.
We have to think up 100 different bits.
Oh no, that's so many bits. I don't know if I don't know if I have it in me, Greg. Not to find two things. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess this just works.
Yep.
Presumably they'll take Shard's Agent, which doesn't leave us in an excellent position, but we're like okay, I think.
I agree.
Whoa, that's surprising. Huh. Okay.
Oh, it's because Ephemerate's coming back.
Oh, sure. That makes sense. That's logical. Okay.
Because of Rebound.
But I still want to find the Triumph, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I guess it's less good now, but we
well, it's mostly because we might draw another Land Binding at some
or
point.
Dragon.
Yeah, but like...
Okay, I want the Triumph.
I think I do too. It just seems like we're going to win this game just by like top decking some Biz.
Yeah. Biz? Not Biz.
Okay, well, that's not our best Biz.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go find the Surveil land.
Yep.
I mean, we do have nothing now. I mean, they probably have nothing too. That's sort of how this works.
This Goryo's deck is nice. Maybe we should stream it.
We might at some point. I'm not that much of a believer in it post-ban, I think, but I did think it was good before, at least somewhat. But now everyone's going to copy us and have inevitable trails, Greg, so...
Nice.
It's too late.
Can we stream it right now instead of Rhinos? No.
Nope. Everyone was building their Rhinos lists wrong. I had to put a stop to it. I couldn't psychologically handle it anymore.
Yeah. We're too busy truther scamming.
Wow.
Honestly, that's fine. We deserve that.
Savage. Ooh.
A banger.
Okay. Shall we... I mean, I guess they could have fun, but, like... I kind of just want to jam. The thing is, like... Oh, fuck. Well, they got us.
Yeah. What about streaming it right now in parallel with Rhinos?
I like that suggestion way more.
Yeah, I mean, that's why there are two of us.
What I like about it is that it's very ridiculous.
I could just be playing a deck over there, but no one can watch.
Yeah, I like the idea that only one of the decks is visible for maximum viewer appeal.
But I'll just give I'm very good at giving descriptions, you know?
Yeah, it was sort of like that time when Jesse was here, we streamed the Gear Hulk deck, and simultaneously you were playing a limited thing, and occasionally we'd ask you how it was going, and you just, like, describe what was going on, but we showed nothing.
That was such a bad stream, because, okay, I hate playing Moto, as everyone knows. I never play Moto. But both Andrew and Jesse were playing this Moto tournament, and I was like, well, like, if all the cool kids are playing it, I'll play it, you know, that sounds fun. And then they both 0-2 dropped, and I then had to sit there all day playing Moto. And it was so stressful because I'm so bad at Moto, and I kept misclicking.
To Fairy. Okay, that's an issue.
I know I'm allowed to drop, but it was like, I don't know, a tournament with stakes. And I wanted the stakes, you know? Why didn't I also 0-2 drop? Because, I don't know, it was a limited tournament, and I did pretty well. I was like 5-1 or something.
Greg, am I supposed to top this or bottom it?
I think bottom.
Okay. Yeah, it probably isn't going to be a Teferi if we do nothing next turn.
Yeah, I kind of think we need to draw a banger now.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, but...
No, I think that's hinged.
Like, I don't know. If we draw that, we do nothing. Then, we,
You got me.
Whatever.
Okay, let's just play land go then.
Sure.
We don't have any more civilians, I believe. These are two.
I think so, yeah.
So I can just play like tap breeding pool or something.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, miniature catfish.
Well, I do get a lot of GRVs in Modern because I don't know how the cards work.
Oh, Greg, stop admitting that. You're a Modern specialist. Okay, so now I think we should dismember in response.
I agree.
And probably we should just hit grief.
I agree.
It's definitely... I think it's probably true that, like, if we knew they had another ephemerate at some point, we'd probably rather get the archaeologist, but, like, even then they can still grief to, like, lantern control us, you know?
Yeah.
So...
It's fine. Andrew did get me a GR. Andrew almost got me a game loss in my Pro Tour win in it.
That is literally true. Okay. Okay, I mean, I guess we can just all have Teferis. So when we looked at their deck before, it did look like they... It looked like our opponent sided out... I'm trying to figure out if we should draw a card. It looked like they sided out pending, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
Yeah. I think I just kind of want to draw the card, but...
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess
we
it's
don't
like...
want to bounce?
If it's like Scion, it's probably Big W, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess not much. Okay, let's draw. Okay. Well, if we...
Oh, cool. Hearts. Oh, I get it, because we both have Teferi in play.
Well, don't worry. Actually, because Violent Outbursts is banned, actually all Modern is Hearthstone now.
Oh, good point.
That's important to keep in mind.
Yeah. We should call it Hearthstone Rhinos. That's a much funnier name.
That is a funny name. I like Lonely Rhinos, though.
Because of Solitude? But Solitude isn't in our deck. Oh, wait. It is in our deck right now.
It is, yes. It would be a great draw here, in fact.
Yeah.
I mean, to be clear, we would just cast it and kill their thing. I mean, there's not like a trick.
Yeah.
The trick is just Solitude doing the Solitude thing. But, okay, well, if they cast Goyos this turn, I have concerns about our chances.
Okay.
But they might not. One Rhino Year of Solitude. See, I like it the most because the Rhinos literally come in pairs, but somehow they're still lonely. It's really nice.
I was very confused about it at first.
They binned Faithful Mending. Okay. I can close this now. Sorry. It was important for a moment.
Yeah.
This doesn't really matter. I don't know, Steam Vents?
Sure.
Okay, well now I think we just play this and don't play the Shardless.
Yeah, agreed.
We just kind of hope it works.
Yep.
I would say it's not the greatest plan we've ever had, you know? As an update, what would you say is the greatest plan we've ever had?
Wait, can we... Teferi doesn't work against Teferi, right? Like, the plus doesn't let us cast the Cascaded card?
Nope, can't beats can.
Oh, okay.
That's just in the Magic rules.
Okay.
If ever something says a player can do something and another thing says they can't, they can't.
Okay. I guess that is logical.
I don't really know which one is like more intuitive, but that is the rule.
Why do we have so many red sources in our... Does our deck really have no red spells?
It does have no red spells.
Huh.
Well, the idea is that these are the matching ones to Indatha.
Yeah.
But it's possible that Xander's with the green-white matching ones is better.
Yeah, it does maybe seem like Steam Vents doesn't need to be here, but...
Okay, well, this track set is presumably going to beat us. Let's see if they reveal the Femrate. Okay, if they didn't reveal Femrate, which looks like they didn't, we're not actually dead.
Nice.
I mean, it's still bad for us. But, like, them just drawing a bunch of cards is beatable. By the way, this is neither here nor there, but... So I did a little work on Goryos. Not a ton or anything, but because of the way Atraxa works, I think it's very advisable to play, like... We just let it die.
Yeah, agreed.
It's very advisable to play sideboard cards of weird types. So I was very impressed by, like, Damping Sphere, as an example.
Okay.
Because, well, Tron can be a tough matchup, or at least a close matchup, and it just owns them and you can always find it.
Yeah.
Another card, yeah, like, Dress Down, yeah, I actually thought a lot about Dress Down. That's another one. I mean, there's a bunch of these, but the point is just, like, I think people don't have enough weird types in their sideboards with this deck. Oh, I think, like, Ashiok is maybe considerable.
Whoa.
As an Amulet Hate.
Okay.
That has this advantage. Also, it turns out, like, a lot of the Amulet Hate just, like, isn't in your colors. Okay, we're dead.
Do they have a thing to get back?
Yes. Oh, it's in their hand, I guess. Wait, did not pick. Wait, what did they pick? Okay, we need more information.
Faithless Mending, Priest, Flooded
Okay, so
Strand,
they picked
Feed.
Priest, so we don't know they have something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can just pass and have 2 blanks in our hand.
Nice.
It's fine.
Oh, our cam is blocking the advantage bar. Sorry, we can't see it either.
Sam, that's a great paper-only play right there. Yeah, we are only nominally dead. That is a good point. There is no way the Faith Lending is discarding some sort of large creature from the reanimate.
I don't think so.
Do we want there to be magic engines? What does that mean? I mean, the real answer is... Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I've thought about this problem before. What I would say about it is, I think relative to a computer, like for a computer, Magic's pretty hard. But I also think I have a prior on this, and here's my prior.
Yeah.
My prior is, as far as I can tell, if a well-funded artificial intelligence team attempts to make an AI that plays any game to superhuman levels, they succeed.
Okay.
And all details are irrelevant. So my guess is that if there was a well-funded team, they would succeed. But I think to be clear, an important aspect of that is well-funded.
Yeah.
Most attempts of this cost like way more money than they're worth. You know? Like there's like a Dota AI that controls like 5 heroes simultaneously and plays Dota.
Okay.
But I believe they had lots and lots of money.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, Sam, I play competitive chess. I think that claim is absurd. So there you go. But okay, I mean, this hand's a Sneep.
Agreed. It's the classic combo of have Leyline, find Skyon with the surveillance. You always find Skyon with the surveillance. Like, it's always on top of your library, so you don't have to bin, but had you not surveilled, it wouldn't have been on top of your library. You know?
That's a good point. Oh. I wonder if there's Zoo or Rhinos.
Spider-Man meme.
And if they're Rhinos, do you think they'd miss their third land drop due to cutting 2 lands?
It's not Skyon, it's Skyon?
Nope, it's Zoo.
Oh, because of Jignatha.
Okay, let's Thundering Falls.
Love it.
That seems bad.
Very bad.
I don't know, Greg. We're only a few turns away from drawing 3 cards. Well, I mean, Sam, the thing is, like, it's kind of just like a matter of opinion, though, right? Like, the question of was Stockfish bad or good for chess is not something people agree on, but I do certainly admit that, like, if you graphed chess popularity with respect to time, it's clear chess is more popular than it's ever been right now. Which at least means that you have to make a pretty, like, complicated argument if you want to claim that it was also bad for the game. But I mean, that complicated argument does exist. I'm not saying it's, like, you know, a given.
I hope we're not dead.
Yeah, I hope that too.
Maybe they'll just buy Jignatha.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they could. I mean, if they have burn spells, we can just like counter the burn spells.
Oh, that's
so there's
true.
that.
Good point.
Like if they travel planes this year, I'm definitely just firing off the fawn. Well, but Sam, like, certainly as a spectator sport, it hasn't ruined chess at Mag's level, is what I'm pointing out. Like, it is ridiculous to argue that it has as a spectator sport. Now, maybe if you asked GMs, they'd feel differently, but I'm not even sure that's true. I mostly think that's just, like, his opinion, man. Okay, bin?
Yep. Ooh.
But I'm not total. Is that better than making Rhinos? Maybe. It kind of seems like it is.
Oh, I guess are they gonna stubborn denial it?
Yeah, if we make Rhinos, I think they're probably gonna stubborn denial.
And stubborn denial is non-creature?
Yes.
Okay, I think we should slam the sky on.
Yeah, I do too. There are definitely ways this could go wrong for us, but it seems better on the whole.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, it is worse versus binding, but I think it's still, like, okay versus binding, because then cattle still can't attack.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's more better versus stubborn denial than it is worse versus binding, is my argument. Also, this is a common ardent plea L.
Because...
Well, if this were Violent Outbursts here, it'd be a lot better.
Well... yeah, I see. Compared to Violent Outbursts.
Yeah, I mean, what are you comparing it to?
I don't know. So, okay, is it a cycle? Was it a cycle in Alara Reborn? There's Ardent Plea and Violent Outburst, and then there's
No, there's Demonic Dread, but I don't think it's a cycle.
Demonic Dread. Well, I was wondering if it's a cycle, but they're not all threes. Like, is
No, they're just like some cards with the cascade mechanic.
Okay.
Like, Oh, it's because they're always in solitude, our math.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, but the thing
But
is...
I guess, right, Rakdos had 2, because it had Demonic Dread and Bit Blast.
Yes. I just don't think there's a cycle. I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Wow, non-matching Wild Nagaddles? Shardless was not in a commander set. It was in Plane Chase.
Yeah, but the thing about people who treat 17 lands like it's Stockfish is that they're just wrong. So, Limited remains completely unruined, mostly due to the incorrectness of such people.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, I think it's just, like, pretty well established that, like, drafting at pro level has nothing to do with 17 lands, basically.
Yeah, I guess I was looking not for a cycle of 10, I was looking for a 5 cycle of allied colors, knowing that Shardless Agent came in Plane Chase.
Okay, so now I think... Okay, that we could Subtlety,
Okay.
but I think I want a Shardless. Because it just puts a 2-2 on the table still.
Yeah, okay.
And if they counter our Rhinos, okay, the next Rhinos goes off.
Yeah. Ooh, Cathari Remnant. That's the Dimir one.
Well, there's also Deny Reality. Because there just isn't a cycle.
Maybe there's 2 for each allied color pair.
Greg, they just, like, made some cards with Cascade. And now you're trying to claim that there was some sort of cycle. But no.
Our math has said twice that it's a cycle.
But I just don't think there is a cycle. They're just some cards that have Cascade. Like...
Oh, the green-white non-creature is the life gain one. It's just like gain 4 life Cascade.
Okay, but like, so there's also God. It's
I like how tilted Andrew is getting by this conversation.
I read your cycle, Armath. I read your cycle. Give me more than no credit, but less than much.
Stormcaller's Boon, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that card does, but I assume that
I
Armath
think
checked
it's
the
an
math.
enchantment that says, like, sacrifice creatures you control gain flying until end of turn.
A classic text box. Okay, I don't want that to happen.
Me neither.
Let's decline it.
Yeah. That was nice.
Okay. So they're just zoo.
Correct.
Okay, so probably we should board this in. They probably have some sort of various hate.
Dismember.
That is what this card is for. I imagine this is good.
I think so.
It's not total. We probably went to Fairy to bounce their enchantment.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like a pretty decent card.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, I think fawns are typically bad.
Okay.
Mostly because I think often their hate cards are not even spells.
Sure.
Is the issue, and it doesn't fight over anything now.
Yeah.
I think subtlety is pretty decent, and then we should board out one of our various lands, the third Arid Mesa, perhaps.
Sure, that makes sense.
Oh wait, it could just be a basic, but our life is limited. It's probably Arid Mesa.
Yeah.
202K. What is 2?
That's how much you need to pay to get us to stream a deck these days.
Wow.
It could be anyone's fault.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we'll do whatever you want. Also, apparently, my real life behavior can be manipulated using these points, so keep that in mind. I mean, this hand is decent. It really is.
Okay.
Like, I understand there's 2 footfalls in it that are horrible. Maybe I should just mulligan. It's like, if this were anything, it's a sneak, right?
Yeah.
But, like, God, the fact that if we draw another like, we only have one more Cascader we're allowed to draw.
Yeah.
And I guess this is kind of a fast matchup for casting these. Okay, maybe I should just mulligan.
Okay, I'm convinced we should mull.
Okay, I'm down.
Me too.
And I think I took this.
I think so.
Boring answer.
Yeah.
Wow, no pregame actions for them. Common no pregame actions that help. Yeah, look, here's the thing. making things that you can gamble on. No. Oh no, definitely not. I'm about the most pro gambling person that you've ever met. For example, I did gamble a bunch on the recent ban announcements.
That's true.
It's more like making polls that you can gamble on is a lot of work, and we're kind of lazy.
Yeah.
It's a work issue though, not like a stance issue.
Yeah.
The stream is anti-work pro gambling. Yeah, that's our stance. Yeah, I agree that it would be fine to have if someone who wasn't us set up predictions, we would have no problem with them existing.
Yeah.
But we just don't want to do it. It's pretty much that simple.
And I like that it fights Azax.
But have you considered that Zadex might lose money gambling?
Nah.
I think that might be true.
Think how good he is at words on stream. I assume that translates to gambling.
Think about how much money he lost to me gambling on this ban announcement recently.
I see.
Let's dismember this, shall we?
I think so.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have shot on one, but I was thinking that we might not want to play this with drawstring of lands. I don't know. I guess I didn't think about it hard enough, but...
I wonder if we were supposed to binding it.
Oh, because we cast this later?
Well, yeah, we just have black mana. Like, if we end up binding this thing, which we're probably going to, we just, like, lost 2 life for basically no reason.
Yeah, but what if their drop was, like, Lavinia or Trans Magistrate?
Good point.
I mean, I guess we could also just remember that, to be fair. Maybe that's not a good argument. Yeah, I sold Azax's Phoenix ban insurance is correct. Basically, if they banned anything from Phoenix, then I was going to pay Zax out at a, like, favorable ratio. But if they didn't, he owed me 27 tickets. But don't worry, then I also lost a few tickets in an unrelated bet on the bans.
Yeah.
So, in summary, I placed a number of wagers.
The good thing is Phoenix isn't that expensive of a deck. Any chance the Systemagic prop bet predictions might return for Thunder Junction? It's definitely more likely given that I need to be preparing for the Pro Tour, so I'll be like paying close attention to spoilers.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, I think it may return. We're willing to commit to a firm maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's binding.
When does the Pioneer RCQ season start? That's unknowable.
Yeah, we don't know.
How much of Greg's PT prep will involve committing IRL crimes? I can't tell you that right now because then they'd be like premeditated crimes, you know? Honestly, I think that's a fine draw.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to pass and bind their Draco, I guess. But...
yeah. I hope we get to early access again.
Dream on. Look, let me put it this way. WotC fired someone who did that, so it may never be done again.
I understand that my dreams are memes, but you know.
Look, let me put it this way. I know something about the inner workings of WotC, okay?
And hey, see ya, Sanbo, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the subscription! Woohoo!
And long experience has taught me that you should be careful never to overestimate WotC's organizational competency.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry too much about underestimating it, though. That's not really a problem.
Wow. Our Rhinos resolved.
What is in their hand? They have 3 cards. I sort of have no idea what they are. Oh, apparently they are Leyland Binding. Wow, that's kind of problematic, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I guess our lands are very bad.
But if you're gonna do that, you should maybe just do it. Like, you shouldn't, let us cast spells with them first.
Yeah.
I guess the issue, though, is, like, kind of we're on 2 lands, like, if we just draw a fetch land as our third one.
Almost any third land gets us out of that. We just happen to draw exactly basic planes.
Yeah. That is true, I suppose.
Remember when you considered cutting basic plains and instead cut arid mesa?
Yeah, I think I was right, but we are getting punished.
Yeah.
Let's grind to our... Yeah.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that we may be winning despite that at the moment.
Oh, May?
Well, I mean, if they made a strong play this turn, we wouldn't be.
Okay, well...
But now, given how they bought the Gauntha...
What do you think about Bai Jacantha?
Ooh. Okay. So I guess let's attack with some rhinoceroses?
Do you think... Okay, hear me out. Do you think if we play Ardent Plea, we could argue that since we're lonely rhinos, they're all attacking alone? And therefore they all get +1+1?
Yeah, this one's attacking alone, and this one is attacking also alone, but like in a very different locale.
Yeah. Exactly.
That is a good argument. Alright, I'm gonna attack now. Marceline, great choice of favorite character, TBH.
I agree. But I would say that about almost any character you picked.
Well, wait. My favorite's the objectively right one.
Zuko?
That's not the objectively right one.
Iroh.
That's the objectively right one. This is just a well-established fact.
Yeah.
And I want to fetch a basic here. I understand that Silly's red screwed.
Yeah.
But I'm worried about, like, Tribal Flames nonsense.
May does say one of, like, basically my favorite favorite lines in the whole show.
I can't believe it with Zuko, Greg. I think if you pulled the internet fan about this show, I would win by miles.
I think you're right. But I do think Zuko would come in second.
Mm-mm.
The line is, no, you miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you. It's just so great. It's so great.
I would say that's not among my favorite lines, but my favorite lines are mostly nonsense.
Yeah.
Guys.
The moment when they... Yeah. That is one of...
I don't dislike that line.
Yeah.
I just prefer the lines that are bits. to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Like, I don't know. How do you feel about the classic "My girlfriend turned to the moon"? That's rough, buddy.
That line's a banger.
That's probably one of my favorite lines.
Yeah.
Not that that's original. My opinions aren't original. They're just right.
Yeah.
Anyways, do we keep this?
From the same episode. Or same pair of episodes. I think so. Maybe not. It is kind of 5 lands.
Well, I know. I feel like in RC prep we talked about this exact hand.
Okay.
Not exact, but we talked about like shardless all lands hands. And I think that we ruled that like they were keeps in matchups where cascading was important.
Sure.
Because obviously we're playing for a ridiculous tournament, so we get to say things like that.
Right.
But I don't know whether or not we should keep it in the dark. Like, I think this hand is not far from keeping in the dark.
Yeah.
Like, it's very relevant, right, that we have cards to pitch. We draw, like, Subtlety or Fawn, for example. And, like, we can double Surveil in, too. Like, I don't know. I want to keep.
Okay, I'm in.
It's definitely borderline. I wouldn't be shocked as well.
That is a great line as well.
And my intent is to suspend footfalls and then surveil. If that wasn't self-evident.
Really holding on to that draw step from yesterday for dear life. Draw step stuff.
Oh. Let me fix that. And yeah, move our key stop. We don't play in speed anymore.
Are we talking about the new original Netflix show? No, we are not. If you would like to hear Greg say something mean for free, you can bring up the new original Netflix show.
Okay, so this is 4-color, presumably. I mean, I don't know if this hand might be a mulligan as 4-color. I don't know, though. Spending Rhinos is kind of decent against them, but they have to Fairy, which is disaster. Okay, I'm not sure if it's keep or not as 4-color.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's surveil, shall we? Actually, maybe I should fetch for the surveil land. No, actually, I don't see why that's right. Let's do this.
Yeah. See, Marceline, that's a great example of a comment that I wholeheartedly agree with.
I don't hate this.
I think it's fine.
I mean, if they slammed Fairy next turn, it's disaster, but, like, I think we just kind of need to hope that doesn't happen. That's sort of my opinion. Like, I don't know what lines we have that are good against that.
What's the candle? Oh, yeah, wait, I think someone asked and I forgot to respond. But great question. Today's candle sponsor is this lovely simmered cider candle, which smells like apple cider, which I love, and it's great. I believe gifted to us by a friend of the stream, Nicole, a long time ago. But yeah, it's kind of a smaller candle, but it still has some life to go. Plenty of hot wax, though, to pour on Andrew when he's wrong.
I have concerns about recent developments.
Me as well. Yeah, my rough thing is that I decided to keep watching.
I told Greg he could stop watching anytime.
Andrew did tell me that, yes.
Okay, I think it's time for 3-mana 2/2.
Okay.
It's not a plan without flaws, as a note.
I don't see any flaws at all.
Okay.
And this time, you can shuffle the footfalls back into your deck.
What do you mean by this time?
The GRV that I got most commonly was accidentally shuffling my footfalls back into my deck after cascading and casting footfalls.
Oh, okay.
Mostly because, like, I feel like when you're playing, especially the mirror, like, you start cascading and people are like, by the way, your footfalls is going to resolve. And then kind of, like, stuff starts happening. And then you're, like, as you're kind of finishing the footfalls, you're, like, grabbing your Rhinos and they're fetching and all this. And there's just, like, so much going on. And then I kind of would get lost in the sauce and accidentally shuffle my footfalls back in.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm good.
Oh, I'm good, too.
But I wasn't... Until the ring, I was playing to play out the game, but I guess I'll see the top card. But if it's not, like, you know, land binding... Probably...
Oh, we knew that we weren't going to cascade. We chose to cast Shardless Agent anyway.
Yes, that we understood was going to happen. All right, so this is a matchup where the sideboarding is very controversial in my circles because, except that we don't have Fire Ice anymore. I guess that makes it easier.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, these are clearly good. Subtlety is good. I don't know. Okay, so Delighted Halfling is kind of annoying. But it's not that great. Oh, this is clearly great. Let's board it. Let's board that in and cut like a land of some sort. Perhaps basic forest.
Okay.
Is the combo good? It seems decent. Right?
Yeah. Is Teferi good?
Well, okay, but what's bad?
Okay.
I mean, I think Teferi is good, but, like...
Is the combo good? Don't they play, like, Supreme Verdicts and stuff? Like...
Yeah, they play some.
And they have, like, Tefts to bounce the ley line, and...
Okay, I'm convinced. And if we just do this, things mostly work out.
Is Solitude good?
Yeah, it's, I guess, only okay. Maybe we do, like, this. Like, I don't mind. It's going to be a long, grindy game. We can hit, like, Omnaths and their Solitudes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, I do want to kill their Omnaths. But it's not, like, excellent. I mean, because we are the beatdown, it's a little slow. This seems hinged.
Okay.
I think these are not out of the question.
Interesting.
Well, my intent is just to kill, like, Halfling some of the time. Halfling is very annoying.
Yeah.
But it's definitely less annoying, like... We're just kind of accepting that Halfling Teferi is good against us, I guess. Like, for example, this is not a crazy thing to do.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense, I think.
Yeah. If I knew they didn't have Halfling, I'd leave the Solitudes, though.
Sure.
But I don't think that we saw enough to, like, know that. I mean, this hand's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm down. And I think we should just literally Boseiju Crashing Wheels on.
Okay. I agree. Ooh, we've got our subtlety all lined up.
Yeah, subtlety is extremely good against Kahira, is the thing about it. That seems stable. I don't know what that would mean, is the issue. Whereas I think it's very clear what I mean when I say that seems hinged.
What about that seems glued?
I don't mind that seems glued, mostly because it's obscenely bizarre.
Uh-huh.
That's what I like about it. That's the appeal.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, so what is our ideal like 2 combo of lands?
Yeah. Like, do we want to surveil or do we just not care?
Oh, I guess maybe we just don't care. Well, that does... No, it's awkward. Because if we get Indotha, I mean, it means hard casting Fawn is hard. I guess that's just fine, though. Our deck probably doesn't hard cast Fawn that much these days.
Wait, but getting Indotha is pretty awkward because it's 2 tap lands. Oh, but we're just not going to surveil. We're going to get...
It was about 0 times. If we
okay, yeah.
But I don't think it's obviously wrong. Like, I don't know if lands or spells are even what we want here.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to surface, so just play Misty and say go.
So we'll just say Misty and say go, and then we'll obviously we'll figure it out. But
yeah.
like, our intent is to go Indotha Steam Vents.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I definitely don't know if this is better than the Xander's Lounge world at all. It seems very hard to know to me.
I mean, it's definitely Finity, though.
It's definitely Finity, yeah. Classic, it's Finity.
Just beat you to it, Miniature Catfish.
Fine. Zakia K, pay attention.
Nice. Well, you're not laughing at them. You said when your opponent plays Ren, the correct thing to do is laugh at them.
Yeah. That card hasn't been playable in years. How about that?
That wasn't laughing.
Ha ha ha.
Thank you. Was that so hard? Watch Ren dunk on us. I mean...
It doesn't seem incredibly likely, but it's not out of the question. Okay, now here's a classic question. Should we Arnhem play or Shardless Agent? Probably Shardless Agent.
I assume Shardless Agent, because it's just a better card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that there might be scenarios involving Wrath, where the Shardless Agent's the one you want to hold back, you know?
Yeah.
But I think probably here we should jam. Do you think our opponent is playing any surveillance?
Probably. No one doesn't play surveillance anymore, right?
That's fair.
Everybody knows? That was a question, not a statement.
No, yes, I think that's correct.
Okay.
I mean, the Goryos deck has like 4 of them.
Wow.
Well, because they're very good in it.
Yeah.
Notably, if you turn one a surveillance, you can turn 2 a Goryos.
I do understand that. That's pretty busted.
I think it's notable.
I love the word notably. I use it a lot in my writing. I just noticed this because I just wrote a long blurb about the Pygao Cube, and I spent some time today editing it. Because I, wrote it without thinking, without doing any editing, and then I spent a bunch of time, making it look better. And I do just use the word notably quite a lot in my writing. I bet it's still in there, 3 times, even though I noted that it was there too many times and took it out.
Notably.
Have we decided if Rhinos is still good? Nope, that's what we're doing now. This is a great edition of Truth or Scam, so at the end of the stream, we're going to be voting.
Yeah, it's less of a vote and more of a ruling.
So you're saying yours is a ruling and mine is
No,
irrelevant?
I'm saying it's kind of we go 2-0, 1-1, or 0-2. But
Yeah.
What would it mean for it to be a vote? What are we voting on, would you say?
Whether it's a truth or a scam, the vote could be a tie.
I see. All right. I guess you got me.
Oh. All I'll say about the live action is, trust me, if you wait till the last few episodes, it does not get better.
Oh, maybe I should have counted this. I don't know. I was thinking we could just attack it, but I guess there's some Solitude-related issues. They have 2 Solitudes. Okay, I stand by it.
Yeah.
It's awkward because I don't know whether to send both. I guess I probably should send both things to Teferi.
I think I like both at Teferi.
Okay, maybe this was bad. I don't know. The problem is I'm afraid of the ring. Is the real problem.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking. What I've determined is I'm not sure if I punted, but I should have talked about it more first. And then, because I'm kind of scared of Wrath, I don't think I want to play anything else.
Okay.
Is that hinged, do you think?
I think so. Though, okay, wait. Let's think about it for a second, because we do have another false and suspend.
Right.
So if we...
if they Wrath, then it actually kind of works out for us.
Yes.
Okay, well in that case, what if we play like a not that great spell, such as Scion?
Well, I do like that, like, if they don't Wrath, they're going to take 14 if we Ardently. But maybe that's just fiction.
Well, they don't have that many Wraths.
Yeah. And I guess 14 and 10 just aren't that different.
I don't think they are. I think playing Scion makes sense to me.
Okay, let's play Skyon.
Yes. Oh, look. I think it's very clear that every time we've drawn Ardent Plea, it's been worse, basically, than average speed. We've yet to pitch it to anything. So, that's definitely the case.
Now, are you excited that we're about to pitch it to something?
Well, okay, but this still isn't evidence in favor of it, really. Pending the Rhino. That is beyond fine. Okay, this I guess I have to counter.
Correct. Do you want to subtlety it?
So if we subtlety it, we hold Fawn. I mean, that's kind of nice.
I want to subtlety it. That seems better to me.
Okay, I'm in. And we could... See, what's good about fawning is that we should hold this for potential Wrath, basically.
Oh, that's true.
But it's much better against... But it's much better against the ring to take your line, and they have many more rings than Wraths.
Yeah.
So I think this is right. Okay. I think it was a classic. We should think and then subtlety it.
Yeah. We also, they might like top. I don't know, and then our line's pretty good too.
Yes. A classic memory lapse angle. Let's check what they did. Bottom. Okay. Yes, Brazen Borrower is indeed opponent's permanence. That is correct. Okay, what should I get here?
Meticulous Archive?
I mean, is that better or worse than Thundering Falls? I guess all the only question. I guess it's probably better.
I think it's better.
Okay.
I mean, there is still... I guess there's no Solitude in our deck, but
yeah,
we definitely don't need double red.
That's true. Well played. That's good.
Great.
I don't know if we'll play it, but I want it.
Yeah, I don't want to play it, but I want it.
Would you say that it's your money and you want it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's kind of interesting because...
Or are they going to fawn this thing? Is that what they're thinking about?
Well, if that happens, we might just say okay.
Yeah.
I think the larger question is whether we should kill Ren or kill them.
Them.
Wait, okay, why?
Oh, I see. You're scared of, like, Wrath into Ren emblem?
Well, if we attack them and they have Wrath, we're conceding the game, basically. But I don't... That's not obviously wrong, but I also think the Wrath might be beatable.
Yeah.
And I also think... Why is percent lethal versus the ring? Because, I guess we have exactly 14 power. So if we hit them, 2 at Ren. Oh, wow, that's a bizarre line. Tuit Ren is kind of hinged.
Okay.
I think I like Tuit Ren.
I'm in.
And I guess maybe this is worse against, like, Solitude into the ring or something, but okay, we'll deal.
Plus, they can't Solitude the Shardless Agent as hexproof.
That is true, actually. I didn't think about that.
I was mostly memeing. I assume it's never come up for you.
No.
I just want it to come up someday. I can't. It's hard for me to imagine the game state where it matters that Shardless Agent has hexproof. Like, unless everything has hexproof, then it obviously matters. But like,
well, I mean, like, if what here, like, let's say our opponent had Wrath in their hand, and Solitude, they might have wanted the Solitude, and they just weren't given the option.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a beat. Well, it resolves.
Yep. And hey, Clark, thanks for the subscription. 14 months. Let's go.
Did Clarm send a message that was just rhinoceroses to show what it is that was lonely there?
I guess
the message
so,
is only that because they're so lonely. They can't do anything with the message.
Right. Thank you, Marceline, for asking that excellent clarifying question.
I mean, I sort of think it was clear to me what the intent was. All right, well, do this.
What makes them so lonely? The solitude.
Wait. 1, 2. This is the third spell. So if they have Fluster and we pitch, we can pay. The problem is we probably can't afford to do that. We kind of just need to. We probably just need our cards.
I think I don't want to do that.
Okay. Good talk. You'd pitch? Am I underestimating the pitch? So if we pitch, the problem is they don't have to block with the Omnath. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is we untap, we can hit them with everything, they can just block this, which we probably just don't. We hit them for 12.
Yeah.
But they can just like go to 1 and then untap with Omnath. It's yeah, I think it's cast.
Yeah. Pending?
I mean, this is not good, but I don't think we're dead. What I like is, okay, if they had anything good in their hand, their follow-up to this would have been better. I guess maybe the ring was threatened to be good.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like if I was opponent and I had Solitude here, I cast it 100% of the time.
Yeah.
That's, I guess, what I'm saying. Okay, let's attack for 8 at them.
Yep.
I mean, maybe I got punished for sending the 2 at Ren. I guess not really. I mean, would it? I don't know. Like, our opponent discarded to hand size once. Like, I'm not sure how many of the lands they've gotten back are actually meaningful. Force just, like, floods a lot, is the thing.
Yep.
I mean, maybe we should have attacked it for 6 that one turn. I mean, that's certainly possible. I do not regret not fawning Ren at the moment. And then we can find some sort of, like, blue-red surveil land, I guess.
Which kind of blue-red surveil land would you like to find?
Thundering Falls?
Full art, foil.
Well, there's only one in our deck, so I don't actually have a choice of which one to find.
That's foolish.
Okay, we're dead, I think. I mean, we're not dead, but that's very bad.
I mean, maybe they'll die to it.
Common, maybe they'll die to it while they control Omnath.
Do You don't need to tell them that. I think since our shardless agents have hexproof, they're not anything. So I think they can attack.
That makes sense.
Should we see if Moto thinks so too?
No. But we are going to kill Ren, maybe.
Yeah.
They pinged us. Okay. Not too sure why that happened, but...
I mean, I guess they want to leave up their fetch, and then maybe don't have any lands to get back.
Sure. That seems fine.
Okay. Do our rhinoceroses have trample? Yes.
Well, I understand that, Sam, but I think if I were a opponent, I might have been tempted to have a land in hand instead. Here, I'll leave back a Rhino, just in case.
Okay.
You never know when you might need that one Rhino on D, you know? Ren is not alted. That is not a problem. I mean, we have many problems in this game. Ren alt is not one of them.
Yeah.
It still might have been right to kill the turn we had 6 power. That is definitely possible. I'm not sure. On the topic of the protection from everything, an important thing I learned from Vintage Supreme Draft is that if you protect everything, you can't Ancestral Recall yourself. So
that's accurate.
Well, that's like not that uncommon scenario. Like, you play the ring, you draw Ancestral Recall.
Yeah.
You're like, well... I'm gonna block.
I mean, I assume this means they just have another Omnath.
But we have subtlety.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's block. Good point. I forgot about subtlety. Do you want to block with the 2 shardless agents instead? They do have hexproof.
It seems right.
I think it's better to block this way. And look, if they like kill spell the Scion and kill spell the shardless.
No. I think you're right.
Okay, hexproof. That was great. That was my favorite moment of the stream.
I still think it's likely they're going to cast Supreme Verdict.
Oh, I understand that. But now, them dying to their ring.
Yeah, plus 3 damage from our subtlety.
Uh-huh. You get it. I get it. You get it. Chat gets it.
Oh yeah, the stopping yourself from dying to Brain Freeze thing has definitely come up for me in the Supreme Draft as well.
By giving yourself protection from everything?
Yep.
Nice.
You can't be Brain Freezed. Your brain will remain unfrozen.
Yeah. It's warm brain. I mean, okay, to be fair, it couldn't have mattered less. Hexproof subtlety!
Oh, I was gonna. So should I have played it first then to give hexproof in case they have a condemn?
Or like Wemp, you know?
Yeah, I really didn't think this through, you know?
Flash in Black Lotus Wemp.
I don't know. Do you think that their 6 cards in the ring on 2 can beat our 7 power and nothing?
I think it's anyone's game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not on my watch. That would have been a disaster. I would have made fun of you a lot.
I think if I were to cast not on my watch, we admit that the superior player would concede the game.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I just can't compete with someone who has the ability to put not on my watch into their modern deck, you know? Remember when those cards used to be playable? Those were the days.
Not on my watch?
Just like those kind of effects.
Yeah. I mean, no, actually, I don't.
Okay.
I didn't really play Constructed back then.
I mean, well, yeah. It was a long time ago.
The first Constructed deck I ever played was green-white tokens. I do remember Exile as a casual player. My brother had that card, and it was so... I hated it so much. I remember getting so mad when he would cast Exile.
Would you then, like, exile him in real life, or...?
No, he just always had it, you know? It wasn't fair. The Gideon Nissa deck, yeah. It's because I won my first PPTQ. And then MSJ was trying to bully me into playing Standard with him. And I said I'll only play Standard if I win a PPTQ. Because then I'll have to play Standard. And then I won a PPTQ. And then I played some Standard. What a great story I just told.
It was pretty medium.
It really had a lot of, at a beginning, a middle, and an end, you know?
Would you say that you change as a character throughout the story?
Yeah.
Mostly because you go from un-PTQ1 to PTQ1?
Having never won a PPTQ to winning a PPTQ, yeah.
It's quite the arc, really.
We all remember our first PPTQ win.
Wait, okay, so question. What if our opponent casts Solitude here? We Solitude it, that somehow works.
And then they die to their own ring?
I mean, they are dead, if that's the case. I mean, I don't really think it's gonna work, but what am I gonna do?
You never made it out of a PPTQ finals. I'm pretty sure I never... Oh, wait, no, I have lost. I lost 2 MSJ in a PPTQ finals once.
Okay. I mean, it is still possible to get out of this, but now it's pretty difficult, at least.
Yeah.
Like, they could, like, draw 3, flash in a creature, pitch cast Solitude to exile their own creature, something like that.
Yeah.
But, like, they also have to report...
Wow! They tied to their ring! Let's go! Wait, can Subtlety pitch to it and target itself? To gain 3?
No.
Okay.
Trust me, I've cast more Solitudes than anyone should.
The reason I remember losing to MSJ in the finals of this PPTQ is because we made the judge angry because we were like joking around a ton.
Wait, okay, we have not seen Halfling in a bunch of games now.
Sure.
I'm wondering if they don't have it. I want to cut these for the Solitudes.
Okay, I agree. We were just like chatting and vibing and hanging out, and the judge was like, "Guys, I have to go home when I get to go home when this match is done. Can you like play a little faster?" And we're like, "Oh yes, sorry, judge."
You should have been with no.
It was very funny.
Is this hand good? I mean, the issue is that we don't get to surveil at all.
I think it's not good.
I think it's not good either, also. Okay, well, this hand is good. Okay, the Scion is very hard to cast.
It is.
Because we don't even have a way to find the Indoth Tribe. Maybe we should just tuck it.
Okay, I think we should tuck it.
I mean, it is the card that has most potential to make our hand good. But I still think it's bad.
I guess if we draw any fetch land on turn 1, it's great.
Well, yes, that's true.
Because we just casually have Steam Vents.
But it has to be exactly a fetch land, and the fetch land has to be on 1.
Yes.
And what do you want to tuck if we keep Scion?
Yeah, okay.
I think it's Scion.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the thing is, the Cascaders are both better because they make more power.
Yeah.
But they're also better because they're blue cards too.
Yeah.
So they're better in like more than one way.
Now we're gonna draw it.
We do. We took the risk we took. Great, we didn't. Let's spend footfall, shall we?
Okay.
One notable thing is doing this does mean that if we draw a land next turn, we can cycle Lorien for... if we don't draw a land next turn, we can cycle Lorien and play a tap land, which is actually a pretty decent spending of our 2 mana. Oh my god. Zach, that is an unhinged thing to say. Sorry, that's an unglued thing to say. Alright, well, now I'm happy to just play this land.
Yep.
find a nice Thundering Falls.
I think you should find a me in the Thundering Falls. That's why it's thundering.
Should I find a mean meticulous archive? I guess white is... I guess double blue is never right.
Yeah, I think you should find a nice meticulous archive.
They just don't have a third land? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Strange. I don't really know how much this affects our play, because I still think we just slam Charlotte's Agent.
Agreed.
That seems good.
I agree.
And the thing is, like, okay, if they counter it, we'll be attacking number 2, which is nice. And because we don't have Violent Outburst, like, we don't have Jump, we could obviously waste their mana and destroy them here.
Yeah.
Common Ardent Pliel.
Yeah.
But given that's not the case, we're just kind of going to jam everything every turn.
Yep.
So we might as well start now.
God, the fact that you, like, never get to cast Rhinos with Fawn backup.
That is how it works now, yes. Fawn is in our deck to fawn their spells, not to fight over our spells.
Yep.
Domin's Veto. Alright.
Wouldn't have mattered. Can't fawn that one. I mean, I guess you can.
Okay, we have solved it. Good to know.
Yep.
One nice thing about doing 2 lands is that we can fearlessly jam everything.
I like fearlessly jamming things.
Yeah. Like, I'm not afraid of Wrath even with all these Rhinos, because it's like...
Yeah.
Oh! I just missed the damage. Sorry, Sam.
I hope we lose. I hope we get him to 1.
Yeah, that was wrong.
That was my favorite punt we've ever had.
I just forgot about Exalted. What do you want from me?
To remember about Exalted?
Adding an entire turn to the clock? Well, I don't know about that. They're at 16, so... 15 and 16 are pretty similar numbers. Greg's a mathematician, he can confirm. Whoa! Who says we never get cast with Fawn backup?
Yeah.
Fawn backup. Boom. And this time we actually get to attack for 3. Yeah, so I guess if I had attacked for 3 last turn, then currently they would be at 12. But 12 is the same. In terms of clock speed, so.
I know they're gonna pending 1, and then we're gonna hit him for 6, and then we're gonna hit him for 6 again.
Oh no! Not like this! Not like this!
Wait.
Oh, do you want to counter this? I guess that's reasonable.
I think I do, right?
Well, I don't know. Just like hard casting our stuff is really good.
Yeah, okay.
Like both Lorenfield and Subtlety are close to being hard cast.
Okay, fine.
I sort of just want to let it happen, and we're hitting them for 3 a turn. Like they got to do something.
Yeah.
I actually have a slightly different question for you. So, I'm fetching this turn.
Yes.
Am I supposed to fetch Indotha Triome?
Oh.
Because it's not that obvious whether I want a land or a spell.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the issue is that the swamp doesn't really matter.
Well, no, but
I think so, yeah.
It's just like...
Like, if we draw a land, we'll just slam Lauren, right?
Yes, if we were fetching a spell land, it'd be to, like, bin a spell, I think.
Yeah, okay.
But that seems really bizarre.
I agree.
So, I think we should just find Indotha.
Save it for next game, you know?
Well, I mean, okay. I think this actually comes up more than you'd expect. Like, not Indotha... It's because, like... We're not doing it because we want to cast 9 for 2 mana. That's not irrelevant. It's mostly just that, like... Well... Good beats. Yeah, I'm not spending that either, am I? It's just sitting in my hand.
It's just gonna sit there, yeah.
God, that's so bad, though.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. And I guess there's a chance I salty even if they cast nothing, to be honest.
Yeah. Even though it's only 2 more damage.
Yes, I think Oscar Friday is often right. People love to survey, like, it's honestly much like the classic treatise of whether to sleight of hand or opt, you know?
Yeah.
For more, please read Julian's million-word essay.
It's happening. We're gonna win?
And it looks like we might not be punished for point of damage. I mean, we might still be, but we might not be. Oh, Ardent Plea. Nice. Okay, I want to Ardent Plea. Is now the right time to cycle Lorn Revealed? I'm out of Rhinos. Oh, you're right. Classic. Okay, I guess I probably shouldn't cast Ardent Plea. In that case, I should do nothing. I just spend Rhinos attack.
Okay.
Because then this is the white card, and this is actually the spell I want in my hand.
Yeah.
Where did they put it? Bottom.
They must have put it on the bottom. They're light on mana. I mean, I guess they only have 3 cards, but...
Yeah, like, they're definitely running cards pretty rapidly here, but...
Yeah.
Like, they traded a Prismatic Ending for half a card, and Solitude and another card for another half a card.
Right.
But, yeah. Okay. So be it.
Yep.
And I don't want to cycle still, I think.
I agree.
Like, I know that Solitude is the immediate lethal threat, but just like, I don't know. If we draw a spell, we'll figure it out. If we draw a land, it's so much better. Does that change it? I don't know. We can still hang out another turn.
I don't know. It seems like cycle, get the surveil seems pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm down to cycle now.
I think I'm ready.
Because also if we EOT cycle, we can find untapped land is part of the problem.
Right.
But if we wait till our turn, we know that we can safely find Thundering Falls. And now we know to bin lands too. Yeah. Okay. This makes a lot of sense. This was a very coherent line. Nice. Top.
Yeah. Agreed.
And full price Whimsical Speed up here is actually super nice.
Yeah.
Like, if they cast the One Ring, we will just mana leak it out. What is this? Nice. Just as planned. Yeah, I'm actually ghosting them. Famous streamer, The Jogger. That's actually their name because they only stream from a laptop they hold in their hand as they jog.
That'd be a great stream. I would watch that. Actually, that's not true.
I think the content for viewers might not be great. I'm gonna warn you.
Are we gonna have a Cycle Bar stream? I'll stream from my spin class.
You have to play mode at the same time, though.
Can I play Arena?
Yeah, that's allowed.
Okay.
Well, okay. I mean, not great for us, but they are at 3.
Yeah, if only they could be at 2.
I know. I'm sorry. But I mean, I sort of think given this, I think I'm going to cast nothing.
I like nothing.
Yeah, like, it seems like we should wait till next turn. Oh, I do think we're still winning.
Ooh.
Mostly I just don't like being punished. Like, can they even draw here? Like, I don't really know if they can.
They have to, right? They have to, like, dig for Omnath.
Yeah, I guess so. But bad news about Omnath.
Oh, I understand that Omnath is not going to work for them, but...
Okay, 5 cards. Hope there's some good ones. The One Ring. I don't think that we should allow that.
I think we should mystically dispute that again.
All right.
Wow. Our opponent died to their ring twice.
Yep.
Nice.
Can we try to win the game? Yeah, we did try to win the game. We succeeded. Um. Never mattered. Just threw away that light point, didn't need it.
Something 2 nickels is a great point.
Levi, leave me alone. Anyways, so
Wow, you're not even you're a zoomer. Zoomers don't play the game. That's a millennial thing.
That actually might be true. There might be some sort of age limit.
I feel like the game is like a famous millennial thing.
Yeah, right up there with dial-up noises.
Yeah.
Name 5 famous millennial things, Greg. You know about millennials.
Avocado toast is the most famous millennial thing.
Well, yeah, Nee loves avocado toast, famously.
Yeah.
Noted millennial. I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, our mana is about as awkward as it could be, I guess, but it's still fine. Good night, Marceline.
Oh, and yeah, knowing where, yeah, good night, or I think good night was to Nicole, but.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I missed Nicole's message to make it very confusing.
Yeah,
good night to anyone who may be going to bed. Probably Nicole, but you know, who can say for sure? No, Sam's really doing a good job of trying to earn himself a sword, because, you know, if you...
Okay, well, our opponent has a Maria the Sky Ruin, so...
Well, it's probably Martyr.
Martyr?
I mean, some have certainly claimed Martyr's a bad matchup for us.
Okay.
I've never played in my life and don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But we're about to find out.
I mean, I definitely don't know what's going on, despite being our modern specialist.
You're a modern specialist.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
No, I'm the one who's good. You know what's going on.
Oh my god, savage. Alright.
Oh, man.
It's fine. Do you think Inevitable Betrayal is good against them?
No? I don't really know. I can't name many cards in their deck.
Okay, you lost me with that one. I don't know if it's Martyr anymore.
Yeah. Amaria Belcher? Is that a deck?
Classic Amaria Belcher. I mean, if it is Amaria Belcher, that I imagine is quite a good matchup. Mostly because you see our opponent's deck is Amaria Belcher. But, okay, if it's Belcher, why is Amaria in their deck? We can't just start on the premise of what if it's Belcher? Like, what do you mean? Belcher with Maria? Like, why?
Are they gonna play the Dryad that makes all their things planes?
But, like, if you're playing Belcher, you just can't do that. Like, because Belcher can't play lands. That's the entire point.
I see.
Right. Like, suggesting that Belcher is just so deranged. Blood Moon. Well, we do have basic plains and basic island.
That is true.
But we maybe should still force.
I kind of think we should force.
Yeah, I think so too. I'd really like to let it resolve for the memes, but, like, it does seem like it's extremely wrong, is the thing. Okay, let's force.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to counter 2, I think. I just...
Also, what is the other Amaria? That's the one that makes... Iona Shields of Amaria? That's the card people are saying they might have done the wrong Amaria?
No.
What is it? What Amaria are people talking about?
The DFC Amaria. Remember, Belcher has all kinds of random DFC lands.
Amaria's Call. Okay.
Hmm. Okay, well, let's play Shard Station, I suppose.
Yeah.
It'll have hexproof.
Yeah.
As Greg loves to point out.
And trample.
I mean, and then next turn we can give everything hexproof, I guess. Which, like, I don't know. It arguably doesn't do anything. Why not put Leyline to play for free? Yeah, many are asking. This is a very strange time to... I guess I should have attacked first, maybe, but it probably doesn't matter. They're probably just going to do it. Because I admit that I did it pre-combat for,
Yeah.
F6 reasons.
They wanted to do it before the Shardless resolved so that they could kill the Shardless.
That makes sense. Okay, well, it's only a few more lands till Lemuria is on.
Yep.
So keep that in mind.
It's 7, right?
Yes. A few, Greg, a few.
A few.
All right, let's attack.
I mean, I like attacking. It is half of our opponent's life points.
Yeah, I do like that part. Oh yeah, Mariel does not count Valakut.
Oh, I knew that. It's not a plains. You made the wrong...
Okay, wait, so I just know this is possible, but I didn't want to think about how to do it.
Yeah. This is what you learn playing the deck in paper. You're like, how can I cast it? And you're like, oh wait, trivially.
Well, yeah, like, I wasn't... You got us.
Wow, classic putting a spell on the stack to let them up.
It's not Belcher. Let's be clear about that. I think it's just Martyr with Blood Moon for some reason. I don't know why it's Martyr with Blood Moon, but I think that is what it is.
Would you say it is what it is?
No. But that is what Jesse would say.
I know. So, do we want to play Leyline? What if they have another reprieve?
No, I think maybe we shouldn't.
Well, I do like it if they play another Blood Moon. It's very good against Blood Moon.
Well, no, only if you play it first. Or no, second, I mean.
But basics.
Oh,
it's very good against Blood Moon because Plains and Island can tap for any mana.
Sure, that's fair. It's just like, what's in their hand?
Meh, pass.
I think we should suspend, yeah, like, I just... The way I kind of feel is just like, I feel like their hand is reprieve because I just can't name what else it could, like, it's...
Okay, come on! It could be another Valakut Stoneforge. I don't know.
What do you mean? They would have cast Valakut Stoneforge! it literally can't be Valakut Stoneforge! Like, any 4-mana spell they would have cast if they can, basically, is my point. Except I'm playing, what if it's Valakut Stoneforge? It's not Valakut Stoneforge, Greg. Just accept it. Okay, well, I mean, I imagine Fourth Subtlety is kind of good.
Okay.
It's my proposed radical change.
Do you want to bring in Beseiju because of Weird Hate?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I want to bring in Beseiju because of Weird Hate.
Okay, let's cut Arid Mesa because we need our basics.
I agree.
Okay, I'm good.
That seems good to me.
I think the combo is good, is my guess.
I agree.
Well, yeah, that is definitely somewhat valid. Well, this is why, like, okay, I don't know if anyone here knows anything about, like, competitive Pokemon, but the reason I find competitive Pokemon astounding is because it feels like, well, I imagine, having never played it very seriously, only, like, casually.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, you constantly, like, oh, I should make this play because, like, I think they should, use these two moves here because that's logical. What if I do this?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, how do you predict anyone in this game? Like, aren't your opponents idiots? Like, the way I feel when I play Magic is I often don't.
Yeah. The video game.
I'm talking about, I like played casually on Showdown at one point in time.
Yeah.
Not like very seriously, just like a few games here and there.
There is a lot of predicting, as I understand.
Well, yeah. But it's just like, I don't understand why people don't worry more about their opponent taking insane game actions. Okay, let's force, and I think I just want to pitch Salty.
I agree. Have you played competitive rock, paper, scissors? No, but I'm interested.
Well, that draw is a little awkward, but I guess we just fetch the Triumph now.
Yeah.
Well, it's awkward because we're going to be, like, Omega Blood Moon exposed.
Oh.
But I sort of don't know what else we're supposed to do.
Yeah, maybe we're just not supposed to, like...
I mean, I could fetch basic planes, but I still need to fetch... The thing is, I need at least one good land.
Yeah.
See, like, it sort of seems like fetching the Triumph is just right to me.
Okay, I agree.
And then the question actually is what we do next turn. But it's sort of like, I'm not really sure that one functioning land is going to help us that much is the issue. So, in the end, I think I just want to find the Triumph. Oh, there's a rock, paper, scissors ladder. If true, that's a nice fact. Yeah, it sort of seems like beating Blood Moon will be extremely difficult.
I agree.
Like, I guess if we had basic planes, then at some point we can draw to Leyline Binding.
Yeah.
But it will sort of take forever and we have no castable spells.
Yeah.
I think I just want to hope they don't have it.
Yep. And we get to put a 4/4 into play, which is nice.
Yeah. You're saying perhaps this is the better line against Blood Moon? Is that the opinion you're espousing?
Yes.
So, on the topic of
why is it Metacham?
Yeah, I don't understand why it's Metacham either. But,
Hitmontop is even more random.
like, I don't understand how this would be the case. Like, what moves do you have in mind? Like, it's hard for one Pokemon to rock curses itself, is basically the issue. Because it would have to, like I don't, oh yeah, Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch, Protect, okay.
Okay. You're kind of selling me with what about Sucker Punch, Protect, Biz. Okay, basic planes and Shardless.
Yep.
That's not the right basic. That's the right basic.
Do we not have Basic Forest in our deck? I thought
No, we do. This doesn't find Basic Forest.
Right, duh. Wait, I also want a Camp Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament by going only Rock. Insanely. That has just also happened to me.
Oh, does Feint go through Protect? Is that the joke or something? Oh, no, wait. Oh, is Feint just a random move?
No, I think Feint does go through Protect, yeah.
Wait, wait. Oh, I see.
Oh, Focus Punch.
Oh, God. Focus Punch is quite the move. Anyways.
Otterhouse is my ult. Well, you see, Rock is just busted.
I feel like I read an analysis on this that suggested Scissors was busted.
I think in casual play, Scissors is bad.
Or I mean, Rock. I thought Rock was the most common because of the easy motion with your hand. So therefore, Rock is the most common. So therefore, Paper is busted.
No, I don't believe in the Rock being. I think people like this is a fun gesture, and Scissors is the most weapon of the bunch. You know, like Scissors is a weapon.
Okay, let's Ardent Plea, shall we?
Classic post-combat Ardent Plea.
I would like to apologize to my fans.
You'll love to see it.
Honestly, if I pre-commented though, it would have gotten countered.
The Ardent Plea.
Look, they're countering it. It's happening. You heard it here first.
Are the marches better in the month of March?
Yes, they actually cost 2 less just by default.
Yeah.
You get like the first pitch card for free.
That's nice.
Well, I'm gonna bin that. It is horrible, obviously.
Yeah. You can tell that it's a really great matchup when our chat is just busy discussing rock, paper, scissors.
Ah, yes, Nahiri the Harbinger is at the table. All right, we're in Bizarro land now.
Okay, what do you think they're harbinging? Is it Emrakul?
It's always Emrakul. But in this game, I think nothing, because we're about to kill the Nahiri.
Yeah. Do you think they'll exile Arden?
Oh, God.
I'm so excited to lose. That's gonna make, if we lose to this deck, it'll make the truth or scam vote so easy.
That is true. Greg, do you think I should have cast Scion pre-combat to get my Charlatan hexproof?
I mean, I think so. What if they double subtlety?
Well, have you considered that double solitude is exactly what I want them to do?
Well, there's one. Is it draw 1, discard 1, or draw 2, discard 2? It's got to be draw 1, discard 1.
It's
right?
You discard 1, draw 1.
Discard 1, draw 1.
It's rummage.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
That makes sense. It is.
You can tell this card was made like years and years ago.
And like wasn't really playable then.
Yeah.
So do you want to suspend again, or do you want to like get them off, have them not happen at the same time?
I think I just want to suspend again.
Okay.
We haven't seen any Wrath, and they aren't playing like they have Wrath.
Yeah, that's true.
And like, you know, if they end up having a Wrath, and also like the game plays out just that gets us, like, okay, good beats, but
can we ask them in chat who they beat?
No, that seems unhinged.
No, we have to. If we do it, we have to kindness roll. We'd be like, cool deck. Like, what matchups have you played against? You know.
That's too dangerous.
But you're with the master of kindness trolling.
Yeah. They discarded nothing? I guess it is a rummage, so like it's
yeah.
It's a little more reasonable, but boy, that's aggressive. Okay. I mean, we have white mana, so like that's annoying. It's not game ending.
Agreed.
And we have no more footfalls to cast anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that doesn't actually help all that much.
Well, I know, but it's got to be a good draw.
Yeah.
Wow, classic focus lunch.
Love some focus lunch. Is that when like you go to lunch, but like during lunch you really think about The Office? Also, I love a nice focus lunch.
I know a lot of Pokemon cards, but I do not know what Pokemon moves, but I don't know what upper hand does. I have to be honest.
Okay, so the cards that they were so excited to not merge away were Solitude, Random White Card to Pitch, and Blood Moon.
Correct.
This is not a particularly impressive set of cards, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, do you think they're going to exile our Shardless Agent now that it's hexable?
I mean, I think so, yeah. But there's not much we can do about it.
Fake out, but only for priority moves. Okay.
Why is there a fake out, but only for priority moves? Ah, they drew Emrakul. Nice. God. Yeah, if we lose this deck, I'm voting Scam too. But where are we on the footfalls? They're on the way, Greg. Oh my god.
Also, fake out you can like only use on the first turn, you know? I assume you can move upper hand. You can use upper hand. Oh, Exalted! Wow, take that, Nahiri!
Well, they might do something about it.
It does appear that they're casting a spell.
Okay, they marched it for 3.
Okay.
Well, now it kind of looks like we're going to die to Nahiri.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't really know what our plan is to beat that. Like, I guess we need to draw a lane line binding, and then not bind Blood Moon so we can bind Nahiri. But, although, actually, if we draw a ley line binding, we can do is we can wait for Nahiri to use its ability, put Emrakul into play, and then bind that.
Yeah.
Well, I also have to sack 6 permanents.
That's true, but then we're gonna get a bunch of Rhinos.
Wait, I guess maybe we can just beat being annihilated for 6.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. I like this plan. And by like, I mean, I don't love it.
I mean, I was gonna say, are we keeping Ardent Flea?
No, I'm keeping basic planes. Come on. If we don't keep basic, like I know we're probably not casting spells ever again, but I think being able to cast spells again at some point has some value.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't think that the Ardent Plea is important. Wait, this is a rare Ardent Plea W, allowing us to keep basic planes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wonder if we should have kept Forest in case they reprieve some of these footfalls.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe this was a punt. But they can only reprieve one of the footfalls at most.
That's true.
Also, it looks like that isn't happening. Are we winning now?
Seems like it.
I guess this is lethal that we're presenting.
Uh-huh. We also just have Force and Subtlety up.
Yeah. You do make a compelling case.
This is such a good board state.
It's very normal. Sure.
Yeah.
So their one card now is Emrakul, to be clear.
Yes.
It is known... What's going on? Okay. One is just like lagging out of its mind.
Yeah. Yeah, they would play Settle the Wreckage. Maybe we should only attack with 2 Rhinos.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I know.
At
least we'd get our forest. Or sorry, our island.
We would get our island.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? Are you saying that Ameria is better if you have planes or something? I don't think I understand what you're implying, Bob and Cheese.
I'm not sure they should have plane cycled this eagle.
Well, I assume they're doing it because it's one land close to Emrakul, Greg. What do you mean?
I guess if they draw a land and slam eagle next turn, they don't win. Ooh, a mountain.
I mean, not a terrible draw. What the hell's happening? Oh, we just got Emrakul annihilated by Nahiri, and now we're winning. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. The Scion's down there. I like that we won it. We just still had a counter backup too. Jesus. All right, 5th match.
That was definitely one of the games of all time.
I don't know. It was no the Kahira subtlety game.
For those who were there, we just kept subtletying our opponent's Kahira, and they kept putting it on top of their library. They did it like 4 times in a row, and it was bad every time. Their deck full of bangers, they kept choosing to draw 3-2 Vigilance. And then we didn't want to keep doing it, but we're like, maybe if we do it, they'll put it on top.
Yes, I do remember that.
We're like, it's clearly wrong to subtlety in this, but they'll probably put it back on top. Ugh.
I mean, at some point you have to exploit your opponent's tendencies, right? Like, if they keep doing it. Okay, this hand I think is a mulligan.
I mean, yes.
I don't mind keeping land-heavy hands with a Cascader, but I'm not in for just random melee hands. Like this hand. Perfect example of a hand we're going to keep.
Yeah, this is a common Surveil land win.
Yes, and let's talk Holophant, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, Jeffrey, I mean, people don't talk about it that much because, for one thing, it doesn't come up. I think it's not correct that much, but it is correct occasionally.
I guess subtletying a Ragavan is not very good, huh?
It's not the greatest. It's right sometimes, I think. Yes. Oh, we're definitely not in a great position at the moment.
It's fine. They hit Leyline of the Guild Fact.
I don't know, Greg. What if they put it into play?
Then their Rog will be so colorful.
It will have first strike.
No, it won't. That's Skyon.
Oh. Wait, sorry. You're right. I was just thinking Leyline did the whole thing itself, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, bobbling me now is a little weird because, like, I'm going to crack the fetch.
Yeah.
So we're sort of just, like, choosing to not see our card. But anyways. So yeah, we're just doing blue, red, and then green, like, breeding pool.
Yeah, I mean, we could consider getting Indatha in case we top... Nah, that's silly.
I think we're just finding 2 surveillance in a row most likely.
Well, Indatha's also good if we top deck Leyline Binding, notably. We have 8 draws in our deck that make Indatha good here.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I guess I'm in.
I kind of want to get it. I think the Surveillance will be good later, too.
Like, yeah, it's a classic surveillance good later angle.
Yeah.
Anyways, time to surveillance.
Yep, agreed. Look how good they'll be now, as it is later.
Yeah, it is later, very slightly. Well, actually, famously at NRG Champs, in my match for, like, I don't know, stage N, there are many stages, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Against Piper, there was an incident where I hit Piper's Fury off a Rog.
Uh-oh.
Well, it doesn't look like that's happening.
Yeah. I guess that's pretty maniacal to do that.
And I remember thinking that it was unclear whether I should hardcast it or not because I wanted to hold up counter magic.
Yeah.
And I was worried about her, like, grief, like if I hardcast it, like, scamming my Fury, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways. Okay, this land?
Yep.
I mean, that isn't very good here.
Is or isn't?
Isn't.
I agree that it isn't very
Let's
good.
bin.
Yeah.
I mean, the unfortunate part is I'm just not... I mean, our situation is just kind of bad.
Yeah.
We each have, like, a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Dang. It's okay. We can block now.
Yeah, and that sounds plausible. That's stage N to stage N plus 1, as I said.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like N was 2.
Who can say?
Do you shuffle or surveil first when you fetch a surveillance?
Wait, Dolan, if you surveilled first, that's really would have no point.
You shuffle first.
Yes.
You shuffle when you search, and then it comes into play, and the ability goes on the stack. And, like, while it's on the stack, you're shuffling, you know?
Okay, I mean, maybe they have a third Rog, I suppose, but we're happy to trade. Okay, I mean, we settle through this.
Yep. I'm sure the subtlety will resolve.
I'm sure of that, too. To answer the question, surveil lands are playable. Yeah, what if you surveil playing Glacial Worm to the top is a question I don't know the answer to, I admit. Okay, well, this is very bad.
Yes.
But, I mean, I think all of the game that we win involve bottoming this.
Agreed.
We need to find like ley line or binding or rhinos or just like a thing that matters.
Yeah. How about Misty Rainforest?
Not exactly what I had in mind. For the record, if anyone else has any Panglacial Worm related rules discussions, I do enjoy them greatly.
I do not. Please ask them to Andrew while we are not streaming. Is Odawara a Panglacial Worm rules question?
I don't think so. I don't see how it would be. How do you feel about playing a legacy event where you know the judge staff and constructing your deck only to create ludicrous rules questions and with no intent of winning? I think we should top.
So if that resolves,
we go to 11, they go to 12.
Yeah.
We go to 5.
Okay.
Then they go to 8. Yeah, it works.
Okay, I'm in.
Look, no one ever said it was illegal to play Magic without intent of winning matches.
Ooh, a nice DQ race.
I do love a good DQ race. Oh, wait, hold on. White, green, red, blue. There we go.
Nice. Starting with the non-green is optimal. Okay, we're dead.
Well, I mean, we're not dead right now.
Dead.
Like, obviously it's not good for us, but it's not like the game is over. Obviously, like, their hand is 2 lands, they top deck a land, and we draw Solitude, for example, will win.
Sure, okay.
I mean, it's not incredibly likely.
Was it possible that we didn't want to attack?
Why?
Rivalon.
I'm okay with being dead to that.
Okay.
I don't know, like, I just think we're beggars.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how about Crashing Footfalls?
I mean, that is the card our deck is named after, so...
It must be good. Okay, so historically in this matchup, I thought Fawn was great.
Okay.
You countered hate cards and fought over Rhinos.
Yeah.
But I'm worried a big part of its value is fighting over Rhinos.
Yeah.
So my suspicion is now, even though I didn't historically do this, these should go.
Okay.
These are definitely good.
Yes.
Teferi's definitely good. Disputes are definitely good.
Yes.
I think the combo is quite good.
Yes.
I also don't think Subtlety is very good.
Yes.
It is kind of good against the card Murktide, but it's so mana efficient, it's bad against everything else.
Yeah.
I think
we could play one.
Well, I guess I'm going to end up playing one.
Okay, and then do we want Viseiju for hate cards?
Yes, definitely. There's definitely a Viseiju hate cards matchup. I don't think they'll bloom against us, but it's not out of the question, so I'm going to board out Mesa, I think.
Okay.
Like, that would be unusual, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
So I think this is just the deck that I want to register in the end then. Yeah, with 4 binding, we're also just not that soft hate, so leaving in this doesn't make much sense, I think. Yep. Yeah. Wait. Chromatic Sphere is... Yeah. Oh god, Chromatic Sphere is some real nice situations.
Which Viseiju is the sideboard Viseiju? The fuller one is in our deck, right?
I think that's true, yeah. Okay. Well, mulligan.
Yeah.
I think I'm in.
I'm definitely in. I'm trying to decide what to tuck.
I mean, it's one of the 3 drops, right?
Yeah.
It's probably second Cascader.
Okay.
Because Teferi might be needed to clean up like a Murktide or something.
Sure.
Is it crazy to keep 4 7 up your land? I don't think it's crazy, but I don't think it's right. Yeah, I think Ardent Plea makes sense.
Yep.
It's fine. We just mulled to 5, sort of. Well, wait. On the topic of things we do in all formats, Can we discuss the proposal of just make stickers illegal in Legacy? As I would like to put that once again as a proposal.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Hard agree. No one's gonna be that sad.
Like, no one's out there being like, come on, I'm really having fun. Like, stop it.
But you promised that Unfinity would, would be Legacy legal. That's why we bought all those cards. Okay.
I think we should binding this, but I don't want to do it now. Like, I think we're gonna end up doing it, but I think there's no rush.
Okay.
Because for example, if they play Chalice next turn, I want to EOT it.
Oh, sure. Okay.
If they dash Rog, I don't want to hit that.
Okay.
So, well, like, look, I don't care if the random unset cards that don't involve stickers are legal. I don't think that matters. I think it's fine. They're all really, really bad. Yeah. And if someone wants to play them, fine. But just what if we just solve the sticker problem in the most obvious and direct manner possible? Okay, I think I want to cast Binding now.
I think so too.
Like, I think it's well worth taking one, but also, like, we are going to Binding it. Yeah, I'm down to preemptively ban attractions if you want to.
Yeah, agreed.
Exacts. That's a really nice approximation of the WotC process. Classic draw of Leyline of the Guild Pact.
It's fine. We'll waste their mana.
We did successfully do that. I don't know. At the last actually I guess it was at the PT. At the PT in Chicago, Dom was explaining to me the combo deck involving stickers. It's really fucking nice.
Oh no.
Well, basically, if you understand, is the combo only functions depending on the sticker sheets they have available. So sometimes there's a combo, and sometimes there isn't.
Would we have any interest in playing Amalia on stream? Would love to see it. I predict we won't be playing that much Pioneer in the near future. I guess when RCQ season starts, we'll probably play some Pioneer.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe. The problem is I don't really believe in Amalia, and we mostly stream decks that I believe in or that Greg believes in.
Yeah, I guess that is just in 2 weeks.
No, like, I think it's likely we'll stream Pioneer, but, like, okay, here's where I'm at. I'm going to just, like, level with chat for a moment here. So, today I played a Pioneer prelim. I easily went forward with Phoenix. My plan is to play Phoenix until they stop me.
Okay.
So, I don't know. The way I feel is I'm really into Phoenix. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to stream only Phoenix, certainly.
Sure.
But, yeah, like, I'm a big... well, actually, I don't know if you could call it stock Phoenix, to be honest, because I don't like main deck Ashiok. I would say previous level Phoenix.
Yeah.
Is what I like. Should we solve through this? I guess the answer is probably not now.
Not now seems right to me. Oh.
Well, don't get too comfy. They knew this was happening. They chose to tap to 1 mana.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine it's resolving.
I mean, I do like that if they have Spell Pierce or Flusterstorm, we just get to pay.
That is true.
Like, it is possible they just, like, forgot, you know?
I mean, this isn't a stream about playing fun RCQ decks.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that? Are you aware of the stream unofficial motto? Which I guess is be ruthless, was what I was thinking.
Unless it's a Friday.
Yeah, unless it's a Friday. Should I binding this now? I guess not. We can probably just take 3.
I think so, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Why Breeding Pool?
Oh, that's common. They play Pick Your Poison as a sideboard card, and they sometimes play main deck Tarmogoyf.
Okay.
Because it's bigger than 4/4.
Yeah.
But I would expect that to kind of die down with the recent bannings, but there's like a price memory effect.
Sure.
Like, it may not make sense now, but they'll probably still do it. Speak of the devil.
All right.
Well, I'm glad we held on to this binding. Let's cast it, shall we?
Yep.
Okay, and we should tap now.
Sure.
I don't know which theme spell we should cast if we draw land, but obviously might not. Ooh. Okay. I mean, let's play that.
I want to play that.
And then my plan, assuming it works, is to then evoke Solitude and kill Tarmogoyf.
I love that plan.
Okay, let's do that.
Yep. Lonely Rhinos.
So lonely.
They're so lonely.
Oh, I like this ability is now differently colored. That's a really nice touch. We request the right to gain 8. Thoughts on that, right? Permission to gain 8 life points.
Well, and have them lose 8 life points.
Yeah, 16-point swing.
Yeah.
Just got to chat for Lonely Rhinos in my head. And Picker Poise doesn't even work. We're insulated. Oh, they can make a stack with the creature flying. Oh, yeah, that's still works. Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking they couldn't take out the land, but yeah, they can just take out Cyan. Wait, they also could have taken out Artifact. They really could have taken a lot of options.
Yeah.
Most people, I think, these days don't have Hibernation. They just have Pick Your Poison.
Hibernation?
That was a card they played briefly.
What does Hibernation do?
It returns all non-land green permanents.
Right. Yes.
What do you do with your 9 cards on Outburst? Really, whatever you want.
Like, throw them at something?
You could sell them to a Legacy player.
Hmm.
That's not even a joke.
I believe you.
The deck is Rhinos.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you might think it was a different Cascade deck.
Nah.
But it's not like Hypergenesis. It's just Rhinos. Huh. Okay. I mean, it might get countered, but what are we going to do? Okay. So now the good thing is, it's not totally clear the Murktide can attack, depending on their hand.
That's true.
And if we draw a land, obviously we're off the races.
Yep. Ooh, considering altering them to be your Rhino tokens. I'm not sure. That's probably not allowed in competitive play. To, like, use an actual Magic card as a token.
You could check with your local judge, but yes, it may not be allowed. Is Vamps bad to Phoenix? I haven't answered this question. So, for a while, Greg and I were playing the Vamp side, and we thought that maybe Phoenix was played, but we weren't too sure, because we hadn't, like, tested it recently anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways, then I started playing Phoenix on Moto. Here's my data. I have currently played the Vamps vs. Phoenix matchup 10 times on the Phoenix side. I am 10-0. So, my answer is yes. I think Phoenix is just substantially favored.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Azax has a losing record in, but I think it's a player diff issue.
Yeah.
So
I really, you have to think: are you an Andrew or are you an Azax?
Yes. Well, it is a pretty tricky matchup in all seriousness. I mean, it's like obviously it's
Yeah.
And I admit that like I have a lot of experience in the matchup, not because I played a ton of Phoenix, but actually because I played a ton of Red Black.
Yeah.
The thing is, I just like to play the matchup infinite and like all the concepts generalized from playing the MT days, basically. So. I do think we're going to lose this game, but...
Agreed.
Our hand was definitely a keep.
Agreed. I mean, we just... Oh, no, we had one land. So we drew a land right away and then never found a third.
Yeah. That is what happened. Like, I guess I'm not sure we ran that much leverage. We did draw 2 Scions, which are obviously very good.
Right.
But, like...
Like, I guess this Ardent Plea was our first 3-drop that we drew.
Right. That is true.
I guess there's something that we,
Okay, and I assume this does nothing, right? We're just dead. We can... I guess we're not just dead. Okay, we should cast a fairy. Oh, no, we can't cast a fairy.
Why can't
Classic.
we cast a fairy?
We don't have Bloom. Oh, no, we don't have Bloom. So, because if we play to fairy and we draw Solitude, I guess we're still dead. That's what I was thinking about.
Yes. Let's see if it resolves for fun.
Okay. Classic Teferi for the Muse angle. Okay, let's concede. Alright, we finished an impressive 3-2.
We did.
Alright. So everyone, Now is the time for the verdict part of the segment.
It's time for the verdict part. I've known how I'm going to vote for a little while.
Oh, you've known how you're going to vote for a little while?
Yeah, I feel like around match 2 I made my decision.
Wow.
Maybe match 3. Definitely before the weird Emrakul game. Yeah, probably like during the control matchup.
Yeah, and so we're going to... Lonely is referring to Solitude.
Well, yes.
It's
Although
actually,
Exalted keyword is a nice... We did make a joke about that.
It's actually a reference to Lonely Hammer, for those for those who are aware.
Ah, because it was a Hammer when Hammer played Solitude?
Yes. The Inevitable Trails are good, yes. That if you play against Goryo's, they're really
They're very good against Goryo's, the Goryo's deck. That's very popular.
I think they're extremely strong against Goryo's.
Yeah.
And you just poured out all the footfalls.
Yeah.
Anyways,
they might be good against Amulet Titan. We don't know.
Yeah, we're not sure.
I wonder against Amulet if you're supposed to play them all.
That is possible.
Yeah.
Because I think they might be better, but you need green cards.
You need green cards to pitch to Fav. Yeah.
So you also could play. It also conceivable that some split is right.
Sure.
Anyways, yes, creativity also.
It is weird because Rhinos is a card that's not lonely. Also, we're a stream that's not lonely because there are 2 of us. So really, there's not that much loneliness happening. Well, the 6/6 trample comes with 2 lands.
Which is 2 surveils.
Yeah, it might come with a surveil.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. So are you ready to vote, Greg?
I'm ready to vote truth or scam.
Okay. So how this works, Chad, is for simultaneous, to ensure there's no collusion. You're going to simultaneously reveal a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Thumbs up is the truth, thumbs down is a scam.
Yeah.
We have only this lead to go off of. We have to vote based on that. Those are the rules. So if we're wrong, but you got to commit.
Yep.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah!
We have voted scam.
I am not. This felt awful to me, honestly.
Well, the way I feel is I don't know. It feels to me like Arna plays worse in every matchup, always, than Violent Outburst is. And Solitude didn't look very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't. It's not clear to me that Solitude's a meaningful upgrade over Fire Ice even.
Yes.
Just you could literally just play Fire Ice still. I'm not really sure you shouldn't.
Yeah. And I don't know, I just feel like, I feel like the kind of way the Rhinos strategy operates, having instant speed Rhinos is super important.
Yeah.
It feels to me that it's fundamental to the gameplay. And so, I don't know. The truth or scam vote has nothing to do with our record, honestly.
It's more about vibes.
And, look, we beat, that really bad white deck, right? That, I don't know. And then we barely beat Control because they died to their own ring twice.
Yes.
That was because they were forced to ring when their life total was really low, but I don't know. I'm just not a believer. Do I believe that Rhinos could survive the banning? Yes.
Well, I'm not saying it's unplayable.
I'm also not saying it's unplayable.
But where I'm at is just I'm just asking myself the question, if I had a serious modern tournament in a week or soon, would I be likely to register Rhinos? And obviously I could test more. The way I feel right now is no.
No. And I would advise my friends to not play.
Yeah.
If MSJ was what are you playing? And he was I'm thinking of Rhinos. I'd be really? Now, to be fair, MSJ knows more than I do, so I'd probably trust his opinion. But yeah.
Yeah. Greg advising MSJ is kind of a ridiculous premise, but yes. Yeah, I don't think... I think playing Zoo instead is kind of... I think Zoo's not a very good deck. Is the way I honestly feel about Zoo. I just don't... I think it's kind of underpowered. I'm not very interested in playing Zoo in any world. The way I feel right now is that I'm on turn tomorrow, I would still lean towards just playing Yawgmoth.
Sure.
Which I think is very good.
Yeah.
I like a lot, and that specifically benefits from Rhinos playing at sorcery speed.
Yeah.
Just because you get to exile your Legion's Ends just all work way better, and so does Necroplasm.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta say the Goryo's deck looked pretty impressive when we played against it.
I don't think Goryo's is a crazy answer. I'm worried about its positioning post-ban.
Okay.
I played Goryo's in the Modern Showcase Challenge.
Yeah.
So I believe in Goryo's somewhat.
Yeah.
I think Goryo's was the best deck last weekend.
Yeah.
I just think if we're right that Rhinos is that great, which is our opinion, who we'll see if the world agrees with us. But if that's true, and Rhinos is on a downswing, and so is Living End, then I'm pretty off Goryo's because that's what it exists to exploit.
Sure.
Levi, I have never focused on the matchup with a skilled opponent, but in my random jamming, my opinion is that Yogg is favored.
Okay.
It's not unwinnable, but I like the Yogg side. It's just that the Goryo's things often don't win is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
A common play pattern is that they have Soul Cauldron to stop you from doing it, and just yeah, if like Yogg isn't playing with a bunch of stuff, you'll just like Atraxa and lose.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's doable. It's okay, but yeah, I like the Yogg side.
Yeah. But okay, but the other thing I just want to say, because it hasn't been said yet about this deck, is that like, look, Modern is a format with tons of good decks, super high power. The decks aren't no deck is like that much better than the next deck. And look, if there's a best deck and you ban the best card in the deck, that strategy is just not gonna be good anymore, right? Like we all made this mistake with Scam. Okay, like we didn't, but lots of people. Oh, I almost did. But, like, people really wanted to play Scam after Fury got banned, and now nobody does that. Because, like, you ban one of their best cards, and
it was just wrong.
Now the strategy is just, like, not good enough. And, like, I get why people are like, oh, Rhinos is the best deck. It can still be the best deck. But, like, no, they just ban one of the best cards in the deck. Like, obviously the deck's going to be way worse. And, like, I think Modern is tight enough, and the skill, like, the power levels are close enough that I predict that just is never going to, like, happen. Like...
Yeah, it sure has seemed that way.
Like, I don't know, if they had banned, like, subtlety for some reason, like, I would believe that Rhinos is still, you can make a Rhino build with no subtlety. Like, I'm not sure they would have done that, but, like, that is a card that this deck plays as a 4 of that I think Rainbow Rhinos could have survived a subtlety ban. But, like, no, they banned the best card in your deck.
Yeah, like, I'm kind of with you. And, I mean, I also think, because, okay, honestly, I thought one of these that was the most, like, I guess, surprising is when they banned Yorion. I thought that was a big thing because 4-color I think was the best deck by a larger margin than anything since.
Sure. When
it was. So I thought there's a chance 4-color would still have been this deck, but I was just wrong. Like that was my prediction and I was incorrect.
Yeah.
Like not that it was unplayable after that, and you still see 4-color seeing some play now, but it was just clearly a couple of everything else that Yorion. Like that was just true.
Yep.
Anyways, so, yeah, I'm kind of with Greg. I think it's unlikely that bans are going to make a thing. Also, quick thing, Psychopath, I don't think the Elementals are actually that good against Yogg. Like, secretly, Solitude is bad against Yogg, is, like, one of the issues. What I mean by that is, like, if you can't Solitude Yogg, it, like, draws 4 cards that enters the battlefield. So, mostly Solitude is, like, you can kill, like, some of their random guys, which is fine. It's not that exceptional. Grief Scam is good against them, it's good against everyone, but, like, I don't think Solitude is impressive against Yogg. That's my opinion.
A lot of people doing nonsense.
Again, I think it's fine. I think y'all can beat Yusan if I'm them. Like, their guys are sometimes like an orc token. Like, I don't know.
I guess we could raid this person. They're playing a deck we kind of believe in.
Yeah, that's a fine person to raid it. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're going to send you over to Jaffer's stream, who is playing Golgari midrange in Standard, which is fine. Not the deck I'd play if I had a Standard tournament tomorrow, but I don't think I'd call anyone insane for playing it.
Yeah, that's a fine place to send them.
Yeah.
And we'll be back on... Friday
afternoon at 2 p.m.
With anything.
With something.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do.
I don't know what we're going to do either. Yeah.
Who knows? It could be the fateful Neoform Balatro double stream.
Maybe.
You could say for sure.
That would be very funny, but like obviously the Neoform would be happening off screen.
Well, yeah, obviously
it might be Neoform. You never know.
It could be anything.
Anyway, if you're watching on Twitch, go enjoy Jaffer's stream. We're about to send you there. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel below, and let us know in the comments below whether or not you think Lonely Rhinos is a truth or a scam. You can just vote with a thumbs up or a thumbs down emoji. That's totally fine. But yeah, that's all for tonight. We'll see you at 2 p.m. on Friday Central Time, and System Magic out.